Hello. Hello. Honk shoo. Honk shoo. Honk me 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 me. Hello everyone. Welcome, welcome. As always, let's wait until the ad break is finished. I'm actually just... Oh no! Ad break starting now! Okay, I'll see you guys in about 3 minutes. Woo! Hello. Boo. I gotcha. I surprised you. I scared you, didn't I? Hello, everyone. Hello. Long time no see. Teacher woke up. I'm up. I'm up. You can't be eating no words while I'm awake. See? Nothing. You guys didn't eat the with. Otherwise it would be bare me. I wish I could make some kind of like animation where like it is you guys eating the starting soon screen. Wait, that's actually I've been thinking of having a stinger. Like not literally, not like, you know, a stinger on my butt, but like, you know, those transitions between scenes. You guys just gave me an idea. You guys just gave me an idea, that's all I'll say. To VGen, anyway. Is my sound it sounds kind of loud. I'm gonna check on my game. Was I loud? Was that hurting the ears? Yeah, stinger transitions, exactly. Exactly. Binka driving the Babinka bus into a wall. Why a wall? You guys don't trust my driving? I think I've proven more than enough times that I have pretty decent driving, okay? Anyway, let's drive right into the classroom, shall we? Whoa! See, there's no transition there. There's no transition. It's just like a fade out. So, you know, the corpos, some of them have, well, it's not just corpos, but like the people that are able to have like stingers, they have stingers. So, you know, maybe sometime in the future. You guys just gave me an idea. Hello, everyone. Okay, let's say our hellos. I missed out on a couple of hellos while I was waiting for the ad break. Did I bisky out? I think I did. Alright, so hello, Matthew. Hello, Saribot. Always there. MixItUp, hello. Everyone get your stickers too. Get your stickers. Oh, wait, let's get some music going, shall we? Let's get some music. We're not listening to that. It's just stuck in my head. For reasons. It's not Christmas anymore. But Christmas? Now, you know what? We can listen to Michael Jackson. I gotta adjust my my Spotify thingy. Give me a second. There we go. Bow, 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 bow. Actually, that's kind of loud. It's kind of loud. Okay, there we go. Okay, so MixItUp, hello. Cielo, hello. Gojikins, hello. Hello, Outermost Ghost. Hello. Oh, thank you for the pet. Who was that? Ghosty, thank you. Thank you. Vitehide, hello. Thank you for getting your sticker. Quick, eat the cars. Don't eat the cars. I'm still paying off the folks who had their other cars eaten. Eat the starting soon. Bonjour. Comment kava. Is it come ça va? What if we eat the with? Forget my French. Très bien. No hablo. I too no hablo los pantalones. I know, teacher woke up so afeared. It would be more honest. Bear me. Let's see. Your sound like and understandable. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Hello, Babinka. Hello, Cielo. Hello. Goji made your sticker. That's so cute. Sari bought my rock. Beeplebees, hello. Welcome. Good lord, I have a lot of stickers. You do? Oh my gosh, wait, you do? 93. That's incredible. Speaking of audio, I noticed that your mixing overall is lower than it used to be compared to my system overall. Did you reduce it for headphone use? No, I kind of just play around with the settings and hope for the best, honestly. I don't know anything about mixing, so I just look at my OBS like soundbar, my audio mixer, and like I assume that if it's like at the top half of green, maybe yellow, it's fine. But there are some things like Spotify, it just never goes like above a certain decibel. I don't know why, but like right now, like I'm gonna put it up on Spotify itself, and it's like at the top half of the green, if that makes sense. Yellow's good? Okay. So is red to be honest? It only matters if it's peaking. Ah, I fear the red. I fear like that's too much, that it's gonna make people's ears bleed. Cause I've looked at my past VODs and I've seen ones where it's like pretty bad. And I'm like, oh no, I don't want it. Embrace the red? Okay. I think so. The only thing is like Spotify, for example, I can't get it into the yellow at all. It's almost at like max volume. But like I just can't make it go into the red. And actually, we might experiment with that because we're doing some retro gaming. I didn't even do my intro. So hello everyone, hello. It's me, Babinka Bear, your local sun bear, art history teacher, and educational streamer. And we're gonna be playing something edumacational today. Hopefully. It's why is it black? Oh, okay, that was the screensaver. We're playing a game that we're playing a retro game. And usually when I play retro games, it's usually something from my childhood, right? It's like, oh, I remember this game. I loved it so much. It had so many memories. But today, I'm gonna take a stab at playing a game that isn't a part of my childhood. That I just saw it while I was looking at a certain website where you could just get these kinds of games totally legally. sure did shell out real binka dollars for these games. But anyways, I was just looking at like the educational section of it, and I saw this one. It's called Egypt 1156 BC. Yeah, I'll just go on my computer. There we go. Egypt with an E. I saw it and I was intrigued. So we're actually going to be playing that today. I don't know how long it's going to take. I saw like a VOD on YouTube and it was only an hour and a half. But I don't know if that person like knew all of the, you know, like... Cause it seems like it's a mystery. It's like a click and point mystery adventure. And my fear is that I'm going to be like pixel hunting, as they say, where I'm just not going to know the answer. And I'm gonna like I might be like small brain, especially because before we start, I gotta tell you guys, I just got back from a trip in our favorite rocket ship. No, actually, I took a train. Stepping into the unknown past. It's true. Binka bucks. Yeah, I paid so many Binka bucks for this game. Totally legally. But yeah, so I actually just got back from a trip. Me and Beans decided to do a day trip to let's see, how should I censor this name? San Diego. San Binko. Anyway, it's a place that's outside of Los Osos. It's outside where we usually, you know, hang around. so it's been a while. Okay, so I think I went there as a cub. I think my parents took both me and Beans' parents also took him here before. It's home to a really cool zoo. Do you humans and possums and sea slugs and whatnot, do you guys know what a zoo is? Mika bucks have more buying power than the ghosty dollars. They're more dependable. I don't know about that. I feel like the ghosty dollars have a little bit more buy, you know? I feel like they might be just a tad bit more stable. Binka bucks, it's something that I kind of just made up. But yeah, so they really keep opossums in zoos? Yeah, they do. Actually, was there a possum at the zoo? Anyway, it's one of them world famous zoos. It was fun. So we took the train to San Bergo. I'll just call it that. We took the train to San Bergo like early in the morning. Got there pretty quick. Checked into the hotel a little early, and then we went to San Bergo Zoo. It was pretty cool. Sandy Bergo. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call it. We went to this cool place called Sandy Bergo. And we went to this world famous zoo. It's probably the biggest zoo I think I've ever been to. And it has like, I think every single type of bear. So I actually saw what's called an Andean bear. I think it's also called like a spectacle bear or something like that. But it's found in the Andes, so like South America. And then we saw like a sloth bear. Sloth bears are really fluffy. I think they're really cool. And then they even had a little place for the sun bears. I saw I saw one singular fellow sun bear, and I guess I forgot how small they are. But I only saw it for like a split second. Like when we got here's the thing with zoos. Here's the thing when you go to zoos is that like it's kind of a gamble. Cause like you never know if the animals are schnoozing. And like, you know, you're gonna spend all this time like navigating the zoo. You get to the you navigate the map and you get to the little like enclosure. They might not be there. They might be snoozing, and you kind of just have to be okay with that. Like, they have possums at the Sandy Bergo Zoo. Yeah, I think we saw some. Like I said, a good majority of the enclosures we went to, it was kind of hard to see the animal. And what I found kind of entertaining, I should have like showed you guys some pictures. Maybe I'll post some on the Discord. But is that a lot of them, if they were out, they had their backs turned to the audience. I feel like they were kind of tired. They're kind of over it, really. They're kind of over the humans, you know? I think the very first animal that we saw was a koala, which isn't a bear, by the way. It's a marsupial, just like possums. They did not have them in the redacted zoo. Oh man. I know, like there's certain zoos that are like more local to me, and like they don't have the little guys that I want to see, but they're still pretty neat. They have the big guys. Like every zoo that I've been to, and I've only been to like 3 or something, or 2. I think I've been to 3 in my life. Hello, Shiopi. Hello, Pickles. Hello. I'm talking about. I took a day trip yesterday to Sandy Bear Go. That's what we're calling it. Oh, thank you for the pet, Pickles. Thank you. We went to the Sandy Bear Go Zoo. It has like almost every single type of bear, I think. And I did see a sun bear for like a split second. A fellow sun bear, that is. But yeah, so like we saw a koala, but the koala had its back to the audience. It was like you could just see its butt. I took a picture. I didn't post it anywhere yet, but you could only see its butt. But I don't know, it was kind of entertaining to me whenever the animals were like facing away, because it was almost like they're like, I can't even look at you. And then we specifically went to go see the bears. I saw a sloth bear, I saw an Andean bear. I think someone had asked if we saw it from the darkest. Wait, what was it? Where's my cursor? Oh, it's in Windows 95. Okay, here. Any bears from Darkest Brew? Paddington. We saw Paddington in the flesh. Pretty cool guy. See Sun Bear, let them out! Free them! Yeah, so for those who just joined in, I was talking about how it's a bit of a gamble when you go to a zoo, because like there's a chance that the animals are snoozing, right? Or they're just not visible. They might be like elsewhere, right? So, and my glasses are pretty bad, so I mean like IRL I wear glasses in my flesh suit. So when we went to the sun bear enclosure, it's a pretty big enclosure too. They have a lot of enrichment. I couldn't see my fellow sun bears, and I was telling Beans like, they're probably teaching art history somewhere, you know. So I was okay with it. I was okay if I didn't end up seeing one. But we went to like a different part of that same enclosure. We were just about to leave. I was taking pictures of the little signs around. We were just about to leave, and then Beans is like, oh, look. And then like I saw it. I saw a little sun bear, and it was just like walking around. I only saw it for like a couple seconds, and then it like toddled off somewhere else. But I got one picture. It's not a very good picture, but I did get a picture. So, and I was like, oh my gosh, they're so small. And I know because I am a sun bear that we are very small, but I guess I'm more used to the ones that are like, I guess like 5 feet or bigger. This one was tiny. It was like a big doggo, but like it was like about that size, you know? Like if you imagine like I don't know, like a chow chow, that's about as big as that sun bear was. I was surprised. Even though I am one, but let them out, free them. They have to teach art history. They have to play the retro games. Let them out. What is the most cursed looking bear? It's me. It's the sun bear. Have you seen us? Enrichment like a PC. Exactly, Shiopi. Exactly. They had their own streaming setup. You know, they had their classroom already. And the funny thing is, Beans was telling me like, you know, well, both Beans and I were just kind of like riffing off each other. I feel like I should do like a stream asset that has to do with like a zoo. You know how zoos, they have like the like, oh, we're looking at this animal and their environment is, you know, the rainforest of Malaysia, and you know they eat this and that, and I'm like, I should do something like that. I should do something like that where it's like there was a cute one where I think we were like trying to see the polar bears or something. And I saw a polar bear. But there's also a sign that says like, where's the bear? If you don't see the bear, they're probably in a different part of the enclosure, and they're like, maybe they're eating or maybe they're sleeping somewhere. But I was so entertained by the fact that the sign said, where's the bear? And Beans was like, you should have something like that for your BRB screen. And I'm like, I would love to do that. It's like I know BRB, like normally during the ad breaks we do like recess or we do the cup corner, but I could also do like a screen where it's like, where's the bear? And it's like me in like the teacher's lounge, and I'm like drinking water, but there's like a glass, you know, like There's like a glass viewing thing where you could like look into the teacher's lounge. It's like you guys, it's like the Babinkubs looking into the teacher's lounge through like a huge thing of glass, and it's just me drinking water. I'm just sitting, I'm not even on all fours. I'm like sitting like I'm people, and I'm just sipping from like a paper cup. And there's like a little sign that says like, "Where's the bear? She might be napping. She might be getting refreshments. You know, she's taking a break. There's the bear. She's in the chair. What you doing there?" That's just an idea. I don't know if I have the bandwidth to like draw or animate that, but I feel like that'd be a funny idea. And maybe a little like, this is a sun bear. She's native to California, and her diet consists of salmon and sometimes vegan food. Would they need their own live 2D model? They sure would. No, you know what? They're okay with PNG. I'm okay with PNG. Sorry, teacher, I got distracted. Reading about opossums. You should never apologize for that. That's it's like me seeing the sun bear at the sand bear. What did we say? The Sandy Bear Go Zoo. I was like, whoa, they're so small. Even though I am one, like we're so small. If it looks like a glass window looking into enclosure with a tiny information flag, yeah, exactly, Shopi. Yes, exactly. I'm so down for that to be my BRB screen. Like, but then that went into like a whole thing of like, okay, then what's my lore? Are we at a school or are we at a zoo or both? It's like you know, you all think that this is a school, but it's actually like a zoo enclosure. And it's like, yeah, we're doing some research on these like weird species called Babinkubs. They just keep on looking at this sun bear. And she keeps on motioning vaguely to a screen as if she's streaming. Rick Sager, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining the class. Thank you. I'm just spitballing some ideas right now. I went to the Sandy Bear Go Zoo. Let's see. Bear in a chair. Yeah, bear in a chair. From the makers of Elf on the Shelf comes Bear in the Chair. What you doing there? If it's a funny idea that makes you laugh, write it down and decide later if you want to make it. That's true. This is true. I wrote it down on my like notes app. I was like, this is gold. This is amazing. Goji caught me. That'd be a wonderful BRB screen. Oh, nice. I kind of want to make it happen. I just don't know if it's something that I would just draw and like maybe not animate, but you know, it'd be nice if it would like if I could animate myself drinking water, right? Just out of like a a plastic cup. I know, a paper cup. But if it's like Shirokuma Cafe, oh my gosh, that's right. Cause like in Shirokuma Cafe, doesn't it start because like the panda needs a job, and the panda gets a job at a zoo? Justin for a drive, hello, welcome. The animals are like humans, but also work at the zoo. Yeah, exactly. I have like a you know, should teaching be my like main gig, and my other gig is like being at the zoo and just sitting there. Like I just take off my jacket, but I leave the earrings on. Hello, Justin for a drive. Hello. But yeah, it was just a day trip, so we actually, actually, technically it was a 2-day trip, but so I just got back today this morning, but yeah, it was fun. Sandy Bear Go was really nice. We didn't go to, I'll just say SeaWorld. Like we didn't go to SeaWorld, but I think we were just more interested in like the zoo, and then we did end up going to a bar after, like a vegan bar for beans, and it was nice. It was really cool. I can't say anything more. Well, I guess I'm not there anymore, so I guess I can't say it. But we went to a cool sci-fi themed bar, and they had like vegan food, and one of them was like a savory pancake. I think it was like a scallion pancake. I don't know. I think it's like Japanese or Korean cuisine. But wait, scallion pancake, because I associate pancakes with like sweet stuff, right? Chinese scallion pancake. I think this might be it. It was good. It was really good. So I guess I'll take. I took a lot of pictures. I'll look at the ones that won't dox me, and I'll post it either on Discord, or maybe I'll make like a dedicated like, you know, stream where I just chat about it. But because it was so short, I don't know. I decided against that because I also want to play some retro games today. I want to play some retro games. So But yeah, that was my past 2 days. Christmas was also fun. I got some really pretty good gifts. I got new computer parts, but they haven't been installed yet because we were just like planning for our Sandy Bear Go trip. Dedicated doxing stream. No. No, I'm not in Sandy Bear Go anymore. So will it count as doxing? But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Christmas. I got the computer parts. They haven't been installed yet, but this weekend I think we're gonna shoot to do that. What else did I get? I got some earmuffs. But I think I was more happy with the gifts that I got other people. If that makes sense. Not to say that my gifts were bad. Like the computer parts were really nice. But I don't know. I actually it was kind of overdue, but this year was me and Beans' 10-year anniversary of being together. And I was so busy during the summer that I feel like I didn't really get like a good gift for him. So I made it up with the Christmas gift. So I actually made a little like Google Photos book of like all the photos we took together for the past 10 years. And that was one of my Christmas presents. And I think I also gave him like a gear shift thingamabobber. But I was like so happy with the Google Photos book, because the one thing, if you guys have like a Google Photos account, at one point it had like unlimited storage. That's why I used it. I just uploaded all my photos, like since I had a flip phone or like a phone that could take pictures or a digital camera, I uploaded them to Google Photos because it used to be unlimited, but now it's not. That's how they get you. But you can make a physical book out of some of the pictures that you choose. The only thing is that you kind of have to like arrange it yourself, because when you like choose a folder to make a book out of, it does like one picture per page, and sometimes you want like a collage, and I basically had to go in there and like do every single collage. But I was really satisfied. With how it turned out. So if you guys also have like a friend, a buddy, or a significant other, and you want to gift them some special moments, there might be better services than Google Photos, but for me it was the most convenient. So yeah, it's my little ad break for you. Let's see, just be careful, there's some weirdos on the internet. Yeah, it's true. There really are. That's why I try to be as careful as I can with with like what I share. Like if I go on vacation, I don't tell anyone where I've been until after. So yeah. Chris $5 bill. That sounds so nice. Bean sadly ignored the gift and played with the box. That would have been funny, where he's just like, "Oh, cool box." Patware, hello. Thank you for the raid. Hello. Welcome. How you doing? We haven't started gaming yet. I was just talking about a day trip I took to a place called Sandy Bear Go. Hello. Jug raid. Oh, you're playing Crosscode. Very cool. Thank you for the raid, Fatware. How you doing? Hello, Pinkdodecahedron. Hello. Hello, Stone Lion. Welcome. Hello. Jug raid. Hello, Impossible. I'm exhausted is what I am. Oh, get some rest. Yeah, if you need to do your usual like post-stream, self-care, feel free, We're going to start playing some retro games pretty soon. But yeah, Sandy Bear Go. Yeah, that is exactly where I went. I was yelling at the game. Oh no. Get some rest. But yeah, if any of your followers as well, if you guys need to take a rest, do some post-stream care, no worries at all. But if you want to stick around, we're going to be playing a game that I've never played before. It's retro. It was made in the 90s, but I've actually never played it before. It's called Egypt 1156 BC. Tomb of the Pharaoh. Dun dun dun. So it's gonna have some pretty retro graphics. It's gonna have some low poly models and some weird mouth animations, because I saw some previews. Alice Doll VT, hello, thank you for the follow. Thank you for joining the class. Welcome. I have not heard of that before. I haven't either. The way I found out about it is there's certain sites where you can get retro games, right? And I was looking at the educational section because I like playing educational games. And I found this one about Egypt. This same I think it's a French company. They also did another one about Notre Dame, and I think they did one about like ancient Maya culture. So Yeah, like we're gonna have fun with that. If we enjoy this one, it seems like I said it's a point and click murder mystery, or maybe just a mystery. I don't know if there's murder, but I think there is a mystery to solve. If I enjoy it, we might play the other ones by the same company. So there's a classroom setting. Is there going to be a quiz later? No quiz. But there is going to be a mosh pit at the very end of stream. We usually do an end of stream mosh pit where you guys just gotta spam some emotes. Not now though. Not now during class. But no quizzes. If I do ever mention a quiz, it's usually a joke. Very rarely will it ever be an actual quiz where it's like, what is the square root of 64? If it's ancient Egypt, there's probably murders, but they might not be mysteries. This is true. I actually like for those who are new here. The screensaver. Look, guys, we're in a maze. Okay, I'll say this one factoid about myself, and then we're gonna start. For those who are new to the class, I'm a casual Egyptologist. Like, I don't mean that I watched Yu-Gi-Oh when I was a kid, because that is also true. But I'm pretty well versed in like ancient Egyptian religion, ancient Egyptian like a little bit of ancient Egyptian history, that kind of stuff. I'm not like, I can't be like, oh, name a year and I'll know which pharaoh it is. But like I've done a fair amount of research, so I know a little bit, not everything. I'm always down to learn more. But that's why I'm really interested in how this game is gonna play out. So yeah, we're gonna go through it. We do get detention, so you guys do get detention. You guys do get detention because you're doing things like you're throwing stuff at me, you're being unruly, you're eating cars, and you're eating parts of the class, and frankly, I don't appreciate it. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and start this. Right? She forced us to. Hey, who did that? Who did that? Pickles? This is strike one, mister. Or miss. Or person. Pickles. You guys just wait to see what happens when you get to strike 3. But I also I confess to nothing. Out of shame. They're a dill. There you go. They're a dill. Exactly. Oh yeah, we have a 1-point redeem. This is a daily scratch and sniff a sticker. You got a free sticker, and they're all based off Filipino treats. Okay, let's get started, shall we? Let's get started. Okay. Oh, let me stop the music, the Spotify. Much as I love me, the MJ. There we go. Oh yeah, this part has no sound yet. No, don't attack me. No, don't attack me. There is a little me there. Don't attack the little me. I'm going to the Philippines in a few weeks. Oh, nice. I hope you enjoy it. Oh yeah, how's the sound? So it's a teensy bit loud in my ear, but like, how's it for you guys? A little quiet? Okay, well, you guys hear it though, right? Like that pan flute music? It sounds Egypty. Nice. Sounds alright on the speaker? Okay, cool. Hey, beeplebees, you keep attacking me. Okay, cool. So I won't touch the... No, you know what? Maybe I'll pump it up just a little bit. There you go. I pumped it up to a couple of decibels. I saw this intro earlier just
Come to me, Amon, and save me in this tragic year. For the innocent one has been condemned. His name is hated. His son is as an orphan, whilst the guilty one sleeps in peace. But Amon lends an ear to
oh, here we go. Look at these graphics.
And does not
amazing.
Accept the bribe of the guilty. Amon restores courage to the innocent and lets the son avenge his father. He has decreed that the gods help to establish the truth and punish the guilty. Their images, drawn by my hand, will reveal to you the name of he who has committed the abomination of the gods. They shall be there in each place you go. Contemplate them and give thanks to Amon, whose goodness fills the entire earth. His enemies
shall thus be destroyed by my venom, and the innocent favored at Horus's side in the palace. The Cobra. 3 days separate me from the great festival of Opet in the city of cities, where the king, who is life, health, and strength, is awaited. 3 days to find the guilty parties and to prove the innocence of my father, Merriman. The Cobra. this mysterious messenger, encourages he who takes heed of his warning
The Cobra.
and wishes to restore the order of destiny. This task is henceforth mine. The authorization issued by To, first of the king's dignitaries,
Hangman
shall
came with
open the
extra
gates
stuff.
of the valley protected by the summit. It is at the scene destroyed by evil spirits that Montumes, chief of police, awaits me. Open my ears to truth and recognize iniquity.
Oh, okay. So that's just the intro screen. There we go. We can start the game now. So let's see. That drawing looked like they're playing Wheel of Fortune. Ancient figure gesturing to a big grid with scars like Vanna White. Oh my god, me and Beans just saw like a Wheel of Fortune like spoof video. I think it was like a Metopia thing. I'll see if I can find the video again, but it was pretty funny. But man, yeah, it kind of did look like it. It looked like there was a secret code. I did boot up the game a little bit. Like I said, I haven't played it yet, but I booted it up just to make sure that it would work properly for the stream, right? So, I did see that there were these like categories, like consult the documentation and like options and stuff. They do have like a guide if you get stuck, but I want to try as much as possible to avoid that. But it has some pretty cool like background stuff on like ancient Egypt. So for example, you know, like it has stuff like the gods. This is my wheelhouse right here. These are things that I know about. So like Seth, the god of chaos, Osiris, the protector of the dead, kind of, but also god of fertility, Anubis, Isis. So I know all of these. Where it gets a little bit shaky is stuff like, you know, like the very generic Egyptian music, the PNGs flying across the screen, the polygonal people talking incredibly stilted accents. It's beautiful, exactly. Water looks nice. Love the water. Yeah, detailed. It's super detailed. Pharaoh, the one thing is I'm somewhat of an art historian. I'm somewhat of a historian, definitely an art historian. I suck at dates. So when I was like looking at the name of the game being like 1156, oh, this is kind of loud. It's kind of loud in my ear. Can I lower this? Nah, whatever. As long as it's fine for you guys. As long as it's fine for you guys, you let me know. Is this true? No, he's playing Cyberpunk right now. No, that's not what I mean about I suck at dates. I think our dates are nice. We get vegan food. It's a nice time. It's a gay old time. It's a gay old time. The men. What does this mean? Working for the gods. Yeah, so it has stuff like oh no, every time I look away it makes me like go to sleep. I need to fix that. But it's okay. But yeah, so it has like cool cultural stuff about ancient Egypt itself, but I kind of want to just go in. Let's see how many opportunities I get to just like share what I know and learn a little bit more, right? So from what I saw from like the synopsis of this game, not synopsis, like the, you know, when you read the back of the game or you read the manual back in the day when games had manuals, it seems like the story is that like your father has been accused of, I think, grave robbing, and he's in trouble for it. So I think what you're trying to do is you're trying to figure out who really did it, because your dad's being framed. So let's just go ahead and get started. Let's get started. Okay, so here's another thing, is that there's 3D. Wait, is it gonna? There we go. There's like 3D graphics. And this was made in the 90s, so this was like kind of a big... Oh, it's kind of swinging around a lot, actually. Can I... Is there like an options? There we go. Here, options. I think they have a way so that it doesn't swing around as much. Here we go. Let's do... Very slow? Let's do slow. Let's see if that makes it a little less, resume the game. Okay, I feel like that's fine. How is that for you guys? Because I know there's people that get like motion sick. I know that the game's a bit dark. That's just how it looks. It's not much I can do about that. Classic writing a book report based on the back of the book. Exactly. Looking good? Cool. Okay. Okay, so there's some places that we can explore. The Temple of Ramses II. The Temple of Ramses. So Ramses II, if you guys didn't know, he's usually known as Ramses the Great. He's like the guy that ruled for like 90 plus years or something. Or he lived to be, I think, 90 plus years. And I think he ruled for almost as long and fathered like a whole bunch of kids. Like, I think it was into the 50s. I don't remember. Is it the one from Courage? The return the slab or suffer my curse. He's also the one, if you guys are familiar with that one poem of like, look on my works and despair, but it's like just like, you know, dilapidated statues of him. It's he's also known as Ozymandias. So if you guys are also fans of Fate Grand Order, that's the guy. Ramses II is that guy. So actually, I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna make it so that I'm actually looking at my second screen as I play this. I'm gonna put this on my main screen. There we go. Yeah, Ramesses nuts. No, we will not return the slab. Yes, Cielo. Yes, Ozymandias. Yes, that's the guy. That's him. I am Ozymandias, the musical that you showed me. Okay, so that's the Temple of Ramses, village of Deir el Medina. I feel like I remember that from Assassin's Creed. Deir el Bahari. That sounds like a village. The tomb of Seti the First. I think that's the father of Ramses. I heard I was cutting a clip and heard Ramses nuts and knew that was Impossible's fault. You know your audience. Domain of Amun-Re. Oh, Amun-Re is one of those like big deal sun gods. The thing with Egypt is that there's a whole bunch of sun gods, like a lot. It's like how many words of rice. How many Japanese words are there for rice, right? It's like a lot because rice is kind of a big deal in the culture, right? So there's lots of sun gods because the sun is kind of a big deal in this culture. So there's Amun, there's Re, there's Amun-Re, there's Bastet and Sekhmet and all of those. Lots of sun needs a lot of gods. It's true. The sun is very massive. So let's see if we can. Oh, I'm clicking, but was a workshop of embalmers. So I don't think we can like go there. But look, our cursor changed. So let's go to the tomb of. Oh Jesus!
Toe, the eyes and ears of the king.
My long voyage.
Oh my
ends
God!
Here. The task which has been entrusted to me must now be accomplished.
This animation.
I am the chief of the Medjai.
The
in charge
Medjai.
Of the safety of the valley where the glorious kings gone before us are resting.
Put a bell on this.
You are treading on ground whose peace I intend to ensure.
I am coming to inquire about the robbery
Jesus.
of the tomb
The
of the king
lips,
of
the
Upper and
lips.
Lower Egypt, Menmatre.
Conduct your investigation to its term, even though I have no idea what pushed Toe to entrusting it to you.
The life of my father is in danger, and his name may perhaps no longer exist in the land of Egypt in 3 days. This is the true reason for my coming here.
Let us pray that the gods will assist you then.
And you... will you help me?
I do indeed have the knowledge that experience provides, but do not ask me to work for you willingly.
What does that mean? The gifts. That is kind of how their mouth be moving. It's like. So I played through this part when I did my like test run. So the first thing I noticed is that like the text isn't super readable here at the bottom unless you highlight it. Then it is kind of readable. So he mentioned the Medjai. I'm pretty sure that's like kind of like the bodyguards of a lot of important people in Egypt. Or when I played Assassin's Creed, basically it was like the Medjai were like the precursors to the assassins. But yeah, like sometimes you might hear this word like the Medjai. They're basically like the elite warriors. Sometimes they're like the bodyguards of pharaohs and stuff like that. So he seems to be connected to them. Let's see. So he sounds like he's down to help us, but don't ask to work for you willingly. What does that mean? Anyway, do you mean to obstruct my entrance into the tomb? What is the state of the tomb? Might not your knowledge of these places be of some advantage to me? There's some very roundabout phrasing here. Let's see. That was also a cool warrior dude from Brendan Fraser's The Mummy. Yes, exactly. Everyone's Bioawakening movie, right? Okay.
Do you mean to obstruct my entrance into the tomb?
No. And for proof, take this torch, Ramose.
Oh, my
It
name's
could be useful to
Ramose.
you for chasing away the shadows.
These graphics. Okay, can I take the... Oh. Tomb of Seti. I remember reading in the instruction manual that you could right click. There you go. You have an inventory. So now I have a torch. I have a coded message. Ooh, wait, can I... Oh, okay. So this is a coded message. Ooh, okay. So we can glean a couple of things from this. This is a bird guy. His name is Thoth. But he also has another name, which is Jehuti. He is or assuming this is the same guy. Thoth has an ibis head, and an ibis is a kind of like bird, kind of like a crane with a long beak. Thoth is the god of writing, of scribes, of wisdom, in some senses. So, I think that's Thoth. This one we can't say for sure. It might be a pharaoh, it might be a god. He's wearing what's called the crown of Lower Egypt, which the very interesting thing about ancient Egypt is that they divided into Upper and Lower Egypt, but Upper is south and Lower is north, and that's because of how the Nile flows. The Nile actually starts, it goes from like south to north. So it's like Upper Egypt is basically like in the upper parts of the Nile, which is south, and Lower Egypt is in the north. So that's a little factoid for you. His arm is on fire. There are a lot of hot people in that movie. This is true. They forgot to move one vector on his face when he speaks. I kind of love, because like it's easy enough to say that the animation is like unnerving, but it's funny to know how. From Zone of the Enders. Yeah, actually, Stone 9, yes. My partner Beans, he loves Zone of the Enders. He I think I played it once, and I know that like there's Anubis and there's Jehuti, and they're both named after Egyptian gods. Yeah, exactly. Impossible. Yes. Makes sense. Yeah, exactly. So it looks like we also have like a code here. Can we... Oh, I guess nothing happens when you click it. And then we have some, like, whatever this is. I don't know if that's supposed to be writing or what, but... So yeah, we have Thoth, god of wisdom and writing, and then we have a figure that could be a pharaoh because he's wearing a crown. But he also kind of looks like another god called Osiris, who is also, like, a pharaoh, but, like, of the gods. I would like to buy a vowel. Ding, ding. Okay, let's see. Can I put this down? Okay, what about the torch? Oh, okay, how do I put this away? Uh-oh. Escape? How do I put this away? Wait, let's save the game. I have to type in a name. Start. There you go. Confirm. Okay, we broke the game already. Oh no. Okay, his arm is on fire. Okay. The code says begone something. something. Okay, we could talk to... This is Monto Umes.
I do indeed have the knowledge that experience provides, but do not ask me to work for...
Oh, you're right. His chin is like... It like goes inward when he talks. What's the state of the tomb?
What about the state of the tomb?
The robbers have shattered the entrance and carried off their booty.
Booty!
Due to lack of time, rather than negligence, they left the mummy of the king intact.
Oh.
Do we have any information about these facts?
These are the details of an investigation, which is yours.
Investigation.
Now. In Erkau, the team leader, as well as Imenacht, the scribe of the tomb, are waiting for you in the vault.
I might just as well ask them.
Okie doke. So there's someone in there that could tell us. So there were tomb robbers. They left the king's body intact. So what you guys know about King Tut, right? Like the famous pharaoh. The reason why he was so famous is not because of anything he did in life, because he actually had kind of a not so eventful like pharaohship, kingship. Yeah, exactly, Gojikins. The reason why King Tut is famous is because his tomb was one of the few tombs that was still left intact. Because tomb robbers would regularly like rob any kind of pharaoh's tomb of all of its like riches and gold and like the coffins that it was in, all of that. And I'm not talking about like the tomb robbers in like modern times or something. It was like in ancient times. It was like as soon as like the body wasn't even cold yet, and people would already be like, you know, robbing the tomb. But that too, yes, Gojikins, yes, Victorians would eat the mummies. This is a thing. Booty, boy, they were doing their level best. It's true. I thought it was just a butt-chin situation. Exactly. No, yeah, Shiopi, yes, the Victorians would literally, I'm not making this up, they would eat mummified remains. And then if they weren't eating them, they were making paint out of them. Or wait, no. There's a shade of paint called mummy brown. But I think that, I don't know if it's actually made out of mummies or if it was just named after something else. 0 days. Yeah, exactly, pickles. Yeah, they would make them into paint. And holding unwrapping parties, yeah. So their bodies were kind of desecrated. So,
I do indeed have
okay,
the knowledge
I heard you the
that
first time.
experience provides.
I heard you the first time.
But do not ask me to work for you willingly.
I wish there was a way to skip. Might not your knowledge of these places be of some advantage? Can't trust no British people in the Victorian age, for real, for real. Once again, this is true.
Of these places be of some advantage to me.
The tomb of the king of Upper and Lower Egypt, Menmatre, has been the target of a band of robbers. Despite the increased rounds of my men, we still do not have much information about them.
Okay, so there's more. Would you have a weapon so I can defend myself? Will you come with me into the tomb? I don't think there's ever any ages where you can trust the British. Ah, yes, the privateers. Desiccated and desecrated. Like, overall.
Would
Once
you
again.
have a weapon so that I can
True.
defend myself?
Ramose, the robbers have already left the scene.
My time is precious. I might as well enter the tomb.
He's like, there's no one there to fight. I physically cannot look at these characters too long. Understandable. Okay, let's just go into the tomb then. Can we go? Oh, can we not go? Hello? Hello?
I do indeed have the knowledge that experience provides.
I heard you. I can't skip his
but do
dialogue.
not ask me to work for you willingly.
Okay,
Might
there was
not
a second
your
one.
knowledge of these places be of some advantage to me?
The tomb of the king of Upper...
Okay, cool. The space bar skips it. The space bar. Can you
Will
come
you
with
come
me?
with me into the
Can you
tomb?
come with me?
I must stay outside to watch over the surrounding areas and discourage the curious.
Oh, okay,
My
okay. So I
time
guess
is
I'm going
precious.
there. Okay, let's. The thing is, how do we enter it? I don't know what to do. Okay, let's get the torch. Oh, there we go. We needed the torch. Oh, this is kind of spooky. This is kind of scary. It's dark. I feel like, well, this is before like there were a lot of jump scares, right? So, okay, I already have the thing equipped. So, oh, wait, that was kind of cool. Can I want to stop and appreciate the art. Can I do that? Let's see. You sounded like you were about to go off on a diss track of the British. Was this before or after Mist? I'm not sure. I think this was made in 1995. I actually don't recall what year Mist was made. Oh, you can kind of, like, your eyes are starting to kind of adjust to the darkness. Kinda. Okay, okay. I see something. I just wish it were a little bit more well lit. Like, I'm already using the torch. Is that what's going on here? These models are amazing, perfect examples of classic texture projection and animation frames with no rig. Ooh, you miss the prequel to Riven. Oh, this was 93. Okay, I think this is 95 or 96. I'm actually not sure. Let's keep going. Oh, yo. Okay, cool. So we got some things to look at here. I think this is Isis, the goddess. We got some hieroglyphs. So here we have two things. We have this might be a goddess named Ma'at, and she was the goddess, but also the personification of basically this idea that Egyptians really valued called like of truth, but also order. So she was kind of the personification of that. It was so important to... Wait, you know what? Are my eyes adjusting? I feel like it's getting a little bit brighter, but maybe it's my imagination. But the Egyptians really valued order. Well, not to like generalize, but like in a lot of like religious paintings, we see that like there's a lot of you know, like concentration on like this idea of like order and truth. And it's to the point where, like, when it's believed that when you die, in ancient Egypt, your heart would be weighed against a feather, and the feather was a symbol for truth and justice. So if your heart was heavier, that means that you did a lot of bad things in life, and you would get eaten by a demon. But if it was lighter, then you got to have eternal life in what's called like the field of reeds. So at times this feather would be shown as just a feather, but other times it would be shown as like a little woman, which is Ma'at. And then over here, these like ovals are what's called cartouches, and cartouches is basically like you would write a name inside a cartouche, but the only person that could write their name in a cartouche is the pharaoh. So these are probably the names of the pharaoh. So probably like the name of Seti. Trying to figure out what's under her. Are those like overflowing basins? That I'm actually not too sure. I'm not too sure. They could be basins. Let's see. And then over here we also have what's called like these are supposed to be like two plumes, usually like ostrich feathers, and then there's like a sun disk in the center of them. Yeah, I actually don't know what these are though. That's a good question. But yeah, so let's keep on exploring. Anyone there? Hello? Hello? Ooh! Got lots of writing. Okay. Anything else? Oh. There's some snakes. There's Jehuti. Oh, we could look at... Oh! Was I supposed to be like looking around and like getting clues and stuff? Uh-oh. Oh, we'll just start from here instead of going back. We have the Ujat eye, also known as the Wedjat. Oh, cool! It's like little informational things. So yeah, this is, it's translated in different ways because Egyptian hieroglyphs, they only show the consonants. So they like, if you were to write my name in Egyptian hieroglyphs, it would just be like BBNK. You know, it would be like Babink. And you kind of have to like figure out the vowels. So sometimes this is translated as Ujat, sometimes it's like Wedjat, sometimes it's Wadjet. So we don't know for sure. We don't know for sure. And then once again, this is an old game because I've seen Wadjet more, but maybe back then it was translated as Ujat. Yeah, this is an eye of a god named Horus, and usually you would wear it as like an amulet. How do I go back? How do I go back? Ancient widget. Babink. Yeah, you would write my name as Babink. Not even Babinka, but Babink. Okay. Ooh! Look at the ceiling! So these shapes are supposed to be stars. I've seen this in like other Egyptian artworks. There's a goddess whose name is... It's not Nut. Her name is spelled N-U-T, but it's pronounced Newt. Like Newt Newt. And sometimes when she's shown with these like star like patterns. I wonder if that carried any if that carried over to Greek eye symbolism. Probably, because the Egyptians and the Greeks traded with each other. Like the blue evil eye, exactly. Probably. Nut. It's Newt. Newt. Okay, let's see. This is so scary in a way. Oh, okay. We got some more art here. I wonder if this is like lifted directly from like the IRL tomb of King Seti. Cause that was a pharaoh. That's a real one. Oh, that was a little bit of a no! A little bit of a jump scare. What? Game over. No. That's it. That's the game. No, I spent so much time edumacating I didn't even realize. No. A booby trap. I thought this was just like a straightforward like oh look at how much you're learning. You're learning about the Ujat eye. Isn't that cool? There's no risk at all in this game. Wah! No, the Times New Roman. 90s game, let's go. No, roll credits, no. And not, there's also an ad break coming in a minute. No. Okay, we'll let the ad break play. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna put you guys over in the cub corner. So there's gonna be an ad break for anyone who's new. know that during my ad breaks I don't do anything, so you guys aren't missing out on any content or anything. So it's a good time for me to get some water. I just love sulfuric acid. Yeah, it's time to hydrate, exactly. So it is a 3-minute break, so hopefully, you guys will be back after, but if not, I understand. We're gonna find out if we can skip that booby trap. Trail, hello. We're gonna go into an ad break soon, but we'll be back. I'm not gonna be doing any talking during the break, so you guys won't miss out on anything, okay? Make sure to hydrate. I'll be back in 3 minutes. You guys can play in the cub corner while I'm away. You guys have some commands to play with. Hydrate or dihydrate. Exactly. Look. You guys can do this. Mass. Dance. You guys can dance. See? Isn't that cool? Isn't that nice? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and mute. I'm gonna go eeps. And then I'll see you guys after the break. The Sparkly Race Cat Raid! I was snoozing. I'm snoozing. Wait. Let me wake up. There we go. It's okay. The ad break's gonna end soon. I think the ad break is ending soon. Okay. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. We got a raid. We got a Sparkly Race Cat raid during the break. Hello, Owen. Hello. How you doing? Oh, you're playing DDR? Nice. Oh yeah, it is. Oh my gosh, it's Friday. What the heck? I didn't even realize because like with Christmas and my Sandy Bear Go trip. Yeah, it's Friday, isn't it? Oh my gosh, yeah. I was like, Friday? I mean, sorry. Dance Dance Revolution on a Thursday? Wait a minute. It's not a Thursday. Hello, thank you for the raid. How you doing? Hello, Real Kayla Gala. Welcome, welcome. Nice timing, yeah. I want to see the funky graphics. Oh my god. Oh, and we just died. We just died. It like took me in for a loop because I spent like the first hour just like talking about educational stuff. Like, oh look, this symbol is like the wedge-shot eye and it symbolizes this, and this is like the goddess Ma'at and blah blah blah. And then I freaking died. I didn't realize I could die in this game. We're gonna see the funky graphics together. I've already learned so much. Yay! Oh, Stone Lion, thank you for joining the class. She speaks to us with her mind. It's true. Yeah, it's Friday. It's Friday. Friday. And that's messed up. She was talking to us with her psychic powers even while asleep. No, I was sleep talking, you see. I was sleep talking. I was like, honk shoo, honk shoo. Thank you for the raid, shoo. Time is a flat circle. Death is a huge part of Egyptian mythology. Yeah, exactly. This is true. Can't believe they had graphics of this quality back in 1156. It really makes you think. It really does. It really does. Okay. Start the game would be starting all the way from the beginning. So let's load the game. We were here, right? Oh, that's right. We were looking at like the code and stuff. Did we even talk to the guy? Did we get the torch yet? I forgot how to exit out of this. Is it this? No. Resume the game. Oh, we go there. Wait, huh? Huh? Do we just... No, the retro Jake. No. I think we have the torch. Okay, yeah, we have the torch. Okay, let's reset. Let's reset. Why do we have that button? It's true. Why? It's okay. We can skip all this. We can skip all this. Skip. There we go. Load a game. Start. We were here. Was it this way to like exit out? No, that's still like exit the game. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. Click, 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 click. Hello, Zako. Hello. Okay. Start. Wait, huh? I don't understand. I feel like... It's not the game crashing, right? It's not the game crashing, hopefully. We could also just start at the beginning again. Game of the year! Let's start at the beginning, because all we have to do is go here, right? Oh, jeez. Here's the graphics, everyone.
My long voyage ends here.
Okay, we're gonna skip this, because we've already seen it.
The life of...
Let us pray.
But for those who came in, the plot is that our father has been accused of grave robbing. So, he's gonna give us a torch.
Do you mean to obstruct my
This is Beak.
No. And for proof, take this torch, Ramose. It could be useful to you for chasing away the shadows.
You like these, like, mouth animations? Isn't that neat? Okay, we're gonna put it in our inventory. There we go. Now we talk to this guy again. Oh my god, the kind of jank. Let's save again. Save here. Start 2. There we go. Let's talk to him. There's Montumes.
That experience provides.
Everyone stare at the chin. Yeah, look at the chin. I appreciate that they absolutely only kept the bare minimum frames to have somewhat of a lip sync. It's true. This feels like one of those Days games. I'm not familiar with Daz 3D. This was made in the 90s. This is from 1995. So, let's ask about the state of the tomb again.
What about the state of the tomb?
The robbers have shattered the entrance and
That's right. So someone robbed the tomb of King Seti.
Rather than negligence.
Do we have any information about these facts?
These are the details of an investigation, which is yours now.
They're in there. So Inner
the team leader, as well as Imenacht, the scribe of the tomb, are waiting for you in the vault.
I might just as well ask them.
Okay, cool. Just the let's see. I like the little black polygon that changes color when he blinks. At least they blink instead of that deadpan stare. That would be creepier, right?
I do indeed have the knowledge.
Okay. Might not your knowledge of these places be of some advantage to me?
Your knowledge of these places
The little part of his upper lip that twitches whenever he blinks. I'm such a fan.
The king of Upper and Lower Egypt, Men-Matre, has been the
You're
target
right.
of a band of
You're
robbers.
right.
Despite the increased rounds of my men, we still do not have much information about them.
This is my favorite part. I just want to see it again. Do you have a weapon?
Would you have a weapon so that I can defend myself?
Ramose, the robbers have already left the scene.
Like he really said you don't need a knife.
I might as well enter the tomb.
Okay, so let's enter. We need to equip the torch. Let's equip and then let's go in. We're in. He sounds so pleading. The robbers have already left the tomb. But please, please, do you have a weapon, please? Please, it's so scary and I already died in there. Okay. Let's, so we can like look around. This is what I missed out on the first time. I kind of just kept going forward. And I don't think you're supposed to do that. Ooh, these cool graphics. A weapon would be nice to have. This is true. Oh, this is what we missed out on. So I just kept on going forward and forward without actually like looking around. And this is what we kind of missed out on the first time through. So we have, let's see, we have a scarab beetle, which is a symbol for the rising sun. There's actually a really cool god that I like. His name's Kepri. It's literally a dude with a beetle for a head. We have a crocodile. Let's see. We have a, let's see, a bull. We have some hieroglyphs. It's real time, yeah. I think it's kind of cool that it adjusts to the dark over time. Right? I wasn't just imagining that, right? Like, I feel like if you stare long enough, I think your eyes adjust. I wasn't sure if that was my imagination or not. Oh, it's kind of hard to see, but this is a vulture. It's upside down, too. But this is a vulture, and she's wearing the crown of Upper Egypt. So there's a... I think it is adjusting, right? I feel like you can see a little bit better when you, like, just, you know, are just here for a while. So, there's... I was telling people earlier that, like, there's, Ancient Egypt is usually divided into Upper Egypt, which is in the south, and closer to the source of the Nile, and there's, Lower Egypt, which is closer to the north, the mouth of the Nile. So there's two goddesses that rule over Upper and Lower Egypt. I believe... So it's the cobra and the vulture, but I kind of forget which is which. I feel like the vulture is Upper Egypt. So this is her. Her name's Nekbet. And then there's a snake called Wadjet, and she's usually seen as like a snake. Can we recreate the Orpheus myth where you have to look behind you on the stairs and see your lover vanish before your eyes? We can. We can. So, okay, we have a symbol for Upper Egypt here. We have some hieroglyphs. We have these cartouches, which are like these circular things around hieroglyphics, which it basically means like the name inside is the name of a pharaoh. So let's I can't tell if we're adjusting to the darkness, but we might be. Alright, let's go in a little bit further. Okay, there's more of the same, I want to say, right? Oh, here, now you can see kind of upright. I'm like so scared of dying. Like... Alright, we go in a little bit further. We still have Nekbet above us. We still have some hieroglyphs. Is there anything we can click on? Because like as we went in last time, we were able to like click on certain like glyphs. Slightly related, but what do you think the threshold to the Orpheus thing was? Like, if he turned around but it had his eyes closed, do you think it counts? I want to say if it was, like... That's such a good question. I feel like if it was, like, he visually saw, like, his what is it? Eurydice, right? Like, if he visually saw her, I feel like if he turned around and, like, had his eyes closed, then it wouldn't count, right? And I think the myth of Izanagi and Izanami is the same, right? Except... So that's like the first couple in like Japanese mythology, right? They're the first couple, and it essentially, spoiler alert, like the same thing happens where like the wife dies and the husband is told like if you turn around like you lose her. But I think in that version she gets mad and she becomes like a monster. Orpheus squinting at her really narrowly to see a vague silhouette. I feel like, you know, Knowing Hades and Persephone, they're probably like, no. Like, the silhouette, the body is... You know what? I think that's the threshold. Once he realizes that he can recognize her, right? Because, yeah, if you squint and you just see, like the vague silhouette, sometimes you could tell someone, like, from their body language. So I feel like once he realizes it, then that's when she disappears, right? Why did Orpheus simply not extend his hand backwards for a high five? That might have been part of it, right? It's like, I know that high five anywhere. It's my wife. Oh, we're in a different part now. So, I think these are gods. They look like the way that gods are portrayed in what's called the Book of the Dead. It sounds very ominous, right? The Book of the Dead. Oh, wait, this one's shiny. I can't click on it. It sounds very ominous, the Book of the Dead, but it's actually more like a manual of, like, when you die, like, it's for ancient Egyptians, like, when you die, like, these are the spells you're gonna have to chant, and these are the things that you're gonna have to do to get to, like, a good... Ooh! A tit knot! Let's click on this. Oh, okay. The amulets. The tit knot. But yeah, so the Book of the Dead was basically just like a guidebook of like, these are the spells, these are the gods that you're gonna see. It's almost like a gamer guide. It's a gamer guide. Where it's like, okay, here's the cheat code to get into the afterlife. You're gonna have to high five Osiris. And then you're gonna have to tell Anubis that he's a good boy. And then you have to go up to Thoth and tell him, what is it, like, what's the PlayStation code again? The, like, you know, it's like triangle X, like square, R1, R2 start. And then Jehuti's gonna be like, oh, okay, you're in. Like, oh no, I'm missing out on some messages. Give me a second. I have to like navigate out of the, the thing. Okay. That's our special high five. Orpheus looking between his fingers with his hands on his face. Want to hear some horrible news about the pyramids? Oh no, what's going on now with the pyramids? Book of the Dead was actually like one of those, like, if you get transported back in time, here's how to rediscover batteries and light. Basically. Yeah, exactly, Trail. It's the gamer walkthrough. But he is a good boy. The Konami code, yeah. There we go. Up, down, left, right, A, B, start. If you say that to Thoth when you're in the afterlife, you just automatically win. You get eternal life. Like, you don't even have to do the weighing of the heart. You don't even have to wear any amulets. Like, you just win. Like, they were ready for the isekai experience. Exactly. Mr. Beast rented them out for 100 hours. Wait, are you serious? He rented out the pyramids? Aw, man. Like, cringe. No. What's he gonna do to them? They're already, like, pretty dilapidated. Like, what are you gonna do to them? They banned, like, they used to do races on the pyramids. Like, tourists used to race on, like, how you could, like, who's the fastest who could get up the pyramids, right? And they banned that for, like, a reason. Jeez. If you walk into the corner of the pillar and you can clip through and skip the line. Yeah, that's what the Book of the Dead was. It was basically like a speedrunner's guide. You could clip through Amut. And you could actually end up in, like, the final level with Osiris. And if you just give him the secret high five, he lets you through. You got a filming license? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So, hopefully they don't do that thing that I said. They're like, we could race up the pyramids. Okay, so this is a buckle made, a buckle of the red belt of Isis, made a widow by Seth. The amulet of Jasper or, cornelian? Is that like carnelian? Offers the mummy, according to the Book of the Dead, there you go, the protection of the magic of Isis. Ah, so Isis is a goddess from ancient Egypt. She's the goddess of magic. I'm suddenly reminded of a joke I heard recently. Where are the pyramids in Egypt? Why are the pyramids in Egypt? Because they're too big to... Well, you said it already! I knew that punchline too! Because they're too big to move to the British Museum. I'm gonna try it. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna haunt you all. Hello, Bear! Hello. Yeah, no, it works 100%. You can trust me. My uncle works with the priest. just skip through all of Osiris's dialogue and then select and deselect your money. But then you have to pause and unpause for the buffer, right? You have to pause buffer it. If you don't get it frame perfect, you miss it and you have to listen to Osiris's entire spiel. Okay, so we were looking at the tit knot. Okay, so that's a pretty cool piece of information. We have the protection of Isis, right? How do we... Uh-oh. How do we exit this? Are we gonna accidentally exit the game again? I'm scared. Okay, cool. Let's save. I'm scared of dying again. We're gonna name this Tit Nut. No, wait, we should do another. Wait, cancel. Save. Let's do Tit Nut. It's just missing some of my keystrokes. Okay, Tit Nut. I'm typing too fast. I think I'm typing too fast for it. Oh, someone got their sticker. Make sure you guys get your 1-point redeem, your sniffer sticker. How does the Book of the Dead does it teach us how to backwards long jump? Unfortunately, you have to figure that out on your own. Unfortunately, it tells you that you have to long jump, but it doesn't tell you how to do it. This is only on the PAL version of the Afterlife. Thank you, Tit Nut. Tit Nut sounds uncomfortable. Older game, rotate your daves. Exactly, your saves. It's a weird seeing the options include like conjunctions. Oh, thank you for the pet. Tit Nut. Save the game. Load a game. You see, that's where they get you. Okay. Oh, here's another, this is another, oh wait, you can't see my cursor. This is Ma'at. Can we look at, oh, what did we do? Did we exit? Where are we going? Hello? I think our eyes do adjust to the darkness after time, because, like, this wasn't so obvious. I hope this life has a New Game Plus. Right? Oh, you have to ask the Buddhist about that. That's how you get New Game Plus, is you have to ask the Buddhist. Oh, a Jed Pillar. Oh, I've seen these before. Jed Pillar. There's a column crowned by 4 plates. It evokes the backbone of Osiris, hacked up by Seth. It's a symbol of stability and firmness that is erected in certain funerary ceremonies. According to the Book of the Dead, it promises the deceased that he will be in the suite of Osiris. So I should share some, I guess, some mythology with you guys. So both this and the Tit Nut, they both mention a certain myth about a god named Osiris. So Osiris was, he was kind of like Zeus in that he was like the leader of the gods, the king of the gods, right? But he also, one of his like most famous stories is that he had a jealous brother named Set. And Set actually went out and like killed Osiris. And the way he did this was kind of silly. So he made like a party. Set like threw a party for Osiris, and then he brought this like very specifically shaped coffin. And was telling people like, oh, I bet no one can fit into this coffin. And then Osiris was like, oh, I want to try. And he goes into the coffin and it fits him perfectly, right? It doesn't fit anyone else, but it fits Osiris perfectly. Set shuts the coffin and tosses it into the Nile River. Now, I've told this story before to students, and the question is always, did no one else see this happening? Right? Because you assume this is happening in like a party setting, right? And like everyone's like watching Osiris get into it and they're like, oh, would you look at that? He fits in it. Did no one stop Set? Like when he threw the coffin into the river? Where he's just like, is this part of the magic trick, you guys? Is this part of the magic trick? Osiris is a himbo. Oh, thank you, Beans got... Wait, I'm gonna mute for a second. Beans got me hot cocoa. That's just a regular sibling prank. I zoned out for a sec. Did you say he went, bro? I bet you fit in this coffin, bro. Basically, yeah. That's how we got Osiris. So he tosses Osiris into the river. Osiris presumably dies when he's like in the river, but eventually the coffin ends up, washed on like the shore, and a tree grows around the coffin. So Osiris also has a wife. Her name is Isis, and she's the goddess of magic. So she goes out and she tries to find where Osiris was, but she eventually like senses him, I guess, inside of the tree. So she protects the tree, but I think no, never mind. She finds out that he's in a tree, but the tree has already been cut down and is being used as I think a pillar in like a palace. So she goes to the palace and says like, "Can I have the pillar?" And I think the king of that palace, he like senses that this is like Isis, that she's like the real thing. So he's like, "Yeah, sure." So she eventually gets Osiris back. And she knows magic, so she's able to revive him. But before she can do that, she, I think she, like, goes away for a while, and Set returns, finds the body, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna make sure he doesn't come back. So he hacks his body up into pieces, and he basically, like, scatters the pieces all around Egypt. So Isis now, like, she tries to return to the coffin, only to find that it's been hacked into pieces. She finds every single piece except one body part. Does anyone want to guess what body part that was? This is the craziest anime. I wish my wife would also sends me through a tree. But you can't fit in this box. Yeah, I can. Gets in the box. I told you. Why can't I get out? What is that deal? Put the pieces of the body into another smaller coffin. The wang. Yes, it's the penis. It's so the only part of Osiris's body that she can't find is the penis. It turned out to be eaten by a fish. But what she does is she just fashions a magic penis. She revives Osiris, and they spend one more day on Earth, celebrating. They on top of each other. Which this is actually important to the myth, because eventually they do conceive a child. But because Osiris is already technically dead, he has to go to the afterlife and become its king. So Osiris, he dies for realsies this time, but through their celebration, they conceive a child who is supposed to avenge Osiris, and his name is Horus. And Horus, for some reason, has the head of a bird, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Magic queen, magic bean. Do you think the magic wang was different? Do you think Osiris thinks to himself, interesting? He's like, hey babe, that magic penis sure is sizable. Like, was mine not like, magic showing? The horizontal mummy match. Exactly. So, but yeah, so there's like a whole bunch of other stories about Horus and Set, the uncle that killed Osiris. So Horus and his uncle Set, they battle it out. If you guys were in the random stream where someone had mentioned that there's a gooning contest, this is where that happens. There is in fact a gooning contest. It's kind of weird, so I noticed it sure is different. That'd be so painful. So yeah, that's a little about that. So whenever you see like references to like Osiris and like the myth, so this pillar is supposed to be the tree where his coffin was trapped in, basically. The image in my head was like it was glowing, and it's just like those censored pics, and it's pure white. I wonder if she made it less sensitive. Did they ever find the fish that ate it? Did it become magical? In some forms of the myth, it's a crocodile that eats it, and there's a crocodile god. So people aren't like 100% sure, but there seems to be like myths where the crocodile god becomes punished because of what the crocodile, like what his like crocodile kid essentially did. Because all crocodiles are like the children of this crocodile god named Sobek. So I think there's some mythology where it's like, oh, Sobek, you're punished because your son like ate this peen, but I don't think there's anything said about like the fish. If you're building a Schween, you might as well go crazy. Gooning contest. Yeah, so like really quick aside, so in some of there's a set of myths called the Contendings of Horus and Set. Basically, these are just like all the times that they fought with each other, right? And one of the times, so I'm gonna give a content warning because it technically is like both incest and like SA, you know, S harassment and S assault, basically. So content warning for that. Come back in about 5 minutes if that makes you uncomfy. But basically, this is oh jeez, like this is what happens. So not Osiris, Set, in order to kind of show that he's more powerful than Horus, he like goes into his like house in the middle of the night and he thinks that he is copulating with Horus, but Horus knows what's up. He knows what's up, so instead he actually like makes it so that he's just copulating with his thighs. And yes. Like, what is that deal? So like Horus knows what's up, and he eventually catches Set's seed, okay? Like, and then he catches it in his head, said get a hobby. And what he does is he shows, okay, Horus shows the seed to his mom, to Isis, which mind you is also Set and Isis are also brother and sister. I think I forgot to mention this. Isis kind of freaks out. She takes a sword, she cuts off her son's hands. But she's also magic, so she's able to grow it back. But what she does is she magics the seed, and I know, this is getting really weird. She magics the seed, so, why is Automod taking out Isis of all things? Oh, because of the... I think you guys know why. It's because of the terrorist group. Yeah. Why the F would you send me this? So Isis uses her magic. She takes the seed and she like, I don't know, like floats it in the air or something. And she's like, you know what? We're gonna get revenge. We're gonna get revenge on Set because of this. They go to a farmer and they ask the farmer like, okay, out of all the veggies here, what is Set's favorite? I think you guys can guess what's gonna happen. The farmer's like, oh, it's the lettuce. Set really likes lettuce. And Isis is like, okay, cool, thanks. They go to the lettuce and they sprinkle the seed all over the lettuce. So... Oh wait, no, I had something wrong. So, Set's seed, they throw into the river. I got that part wrong. So they throw it into the river. Horus now creates his own seed. Okay? I want you to think of... Or don't think about it, but Horus produces his own seed and they sprinkle that seed on the lettuce. Okay? So just to review, Set's seed is in the river. Horus's seed is in Set's favorite lunch. Okay? Lunchtime comes, Set eats it. Get pranked, idiot. Yeah, it's the lettuce story. And then later that day, they decide to have a court of the gods. So that Isis can be like, yo, this is kind of effed up. This is what Set did. And Set's like, no, I did it to show my power. And to show that I should be the king of Egypt, not Horus. Because Horus is weak. In fact, I put my seed in him. That's how weak he is. So what the court of gods does is they're like, okay, well, the seed of Set, I want you to start speaking. Where is the seed of Set? The seed of Set comes out of the river. It comes out of the Nile. And Set is already like, what the heck? What the heck? And Isis is like, oh, you know what you should do? You guys should ask where Horus's seed is. Where is Horus's seed? And the court of gods is like, all right, seed of Horus, go ahead and speak out. Where are you? It comes out from Set's stomach. So Set is very embarrassed right now. He's very embarrassed. He's like, what the heck? First of all, my seed is in the river, and then what's in my stomach? Gets super pranked. I'm the seed I'd like to testiclefy. And prank. He's pregnant. It's like a little businessman. It's like, yes, hello, hi, I'm here. I'm in Set's stomach. So then the court of gods is like, ah, well played, Horus. Yeah, I think you win this round. And the thing is, that's just one story of the contendings of Set and Horus. There's a whole bunch. There's one where, like, for some reason, like, Horus, like, accidentally kills his mom, but Set, like, you know, he gets like sentimental because that's his sister, and he's like, Horus, you're a terrible child. Like, coming from the guy who murdered his own brother, by the way. He's like, killing my brother is fine, but the moment that you kill my sister, like, you're kind of messed up. Like, you're a terrible brother. You tried to essay him. The family tree is a circle. Yeah, it kind of is. It really is. So We haven't played a lick of this game so far, by the way. We've just been talking about the lettuce story. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That's a little bit about Osiris and Set and all of the wacky things that go with that family. Okay, let's continue on, shall we? Let's continue on. Maybe this time we won't die. And before we fall in the hole again, do you think that will come up in the game? Oh man, maybe. Maybe. Which way did we come from actually? Oh, you know what? This is where we're going towards this direction. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, I think this is where we were before we fell in the hole. So let's see if that'll happen again. Wacky family hijinks. It's true. It's true. The funny thing is, like, the main source for a lot of these stories is what's called the pyramid text. It's basically like these hieroglyphics that like recount the stories. So it really might come up again. It really might. To pass this earthen door, you must speak. What's up with the lettuce? What's the ancient Egyptian comedians be like? What's the deal with lettuce? What's the deal with Set? What was up with him? Killing his brother? Essaying his nephew, and then having the gall to be offended when his sister's accidentally killed. Ooh, wait, I see something up there. Are we supposed to go up there? Is there anything up here? This is why I prefer religions with a pantheon of gods. They always get up to crazy shenanigans. Imagine getting buried in a BL storybook. You know there is a BL with Horus and Set. I think it's called a Aeneid? I think it's a manhwa. like I'm being so for real right now. Okay, I'm kind of let's go forward a little bit. Let's see if there's anything we can click on, and then I'm gonna save because I'm scared of falling in the hole again. Ancient Egyptian comedian and Set didn't even notice the seed. Did that say more about the seed or the lettuce? Am I right, guys? Am I right, guys? No, please. They do have that rivals thing. Yeah, ancient Fujo's doing the god's work. It's true. It's true. Is there anything here? Dante's Inferno is just yes, it is. It is. People don't realize it, but yeah, it is fanfic. Okay, there's Osiris. Anything we can click on here? I feel like we might fall in the hole again. I'm like kind of scared. Is there any like alternate paths we can take? Okay, I remember before we fell in the hole. We did. I think this is the hole. This is the hole, right? Not the Uncle ex-nephew. You know what? I think this is like hinting at it. I think this is like saying like you gotta pay attention. If you're not reading this wall, you're gonna fall in the hole. Okay. Where's the wedge jot? There was like a wedge jot here, right? I remember seeing it. Where is it? Is it not here anymore? I feel like we should have passed the eye right now. Yeah, me too. Do you think we missed it? Because we saw the wedge jot. We had like a whole conversation about it. Oh, wait, here. The wedge jot eye. There we go. So this is the Eye of Horus, by the way. So this is Horus, you know, the sun, but all the contendings and whatnot. Do you think Set read the hieroglyphs and went, that is not how it went down. That is not how it went down. I won. Well, it says warning hole. They didn't illustrate the guy falling down. I would have missed it too. I've seen the Magna Carta. I've seen the Eye of Horus. Yeah. Yeah, this is the wedge jot. This is the Eye of Horus. It's an amulet that people would wear for good luck, basically. It's the eye of a man who thought of the lettuce scheme. I know. Look at the face. Look at the eyes, just like. This is Horus's face when he hears his mom's plan. He's like, "You want me to what? You want me to do what to the lettuce, mother? Your own brother?" Okay, so we've seen this. Let's save. Let's save. I'm scared. I'm scared of falling in the hole again. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. Okay, wait. Save the game. Lettuce. Confirm. Tit knot. That's the name of the amulet that we saw. We saw a tit knot amulet. Okay. Saku, hello, hello. We are exploring ancient Egypt. We're gonna fall into a hole. Is this where people thought that doing yourself makes you lose your eyes? Maybe. Maybe. We shared a very cursed story earlier. But you know, that's just how ancient Egypt be. Okay. So, let's do this. We're gonna stand here. We're gonna see if it really, yeah, you know what? I think I see the fact that it is a hole. Let's stand here and see if our eyes adjust to the darkness. Thank God Saku's here in time for the tit knot. No! I like that it's just a smooth ramp all the way down. Do you think it's fun to skate down? I think so. We should ask, like, Tony Hawk. Wait a minute. Tony Hawk? The god Horus has a hawk head? Guys. Guys, what if Tony Hawk is Horus? Whoa! That explains it. That explains why these ramps. Hawk 2? Oh my god, I'm not. This hole is made of a hole. Yeah, this hole sure is made out of a hole. Okay, let's see if our eyes adjust. I'm just gonna... We could like stand here. And if you guys notice anything like different, you let me know. But I'm gonna stand here. Half-Life 3 confirmed! The truth was written. Tony Horus! That would be an amazing concept if it hasn't already been thought of, right? I feel like you are, I don't know, I feel like my eyes are playing tricks on me. Does it feel like this part of the wall looks a little bit like more visible, right? Yeah, the wall on the left, right? I'm scared. Maybe if we like... Okay. Yeah, maybe if we click here. I feel like we're gonna fall, but you know what? F it. Yeah! There it goes. No! Okay. The torch on the hole. Yeah, the ah! Okay, load the game. We're gonna load lettuce. Okay, cool. What a guy. Imagine they just put a little goblin guy that runs up and jumps at you while you're waiting for your... That would scare the heck out of me. Yeah, there you go. Let us continue. Okay, so that's the hole. That's the hole. Can you use the torch on the hole? Let's try it. The only thing is, like, I guess I don't have the... I guess it assumes that my torch is already, like, equipped, right? Oh, wait, we can... Is this just, like, to review it? I don't understand. It doesn't really let me... Because, like, it's not in my inventory because it's... I guess it's like... Yeah, I'm already using it. We could go... What happens if we go back up? Maybe we missed something on the way up, right? Maybe there's like another pathway or something? Okay, we saw that. Should we talk to the guy again? Yeah, let's talk to the guy and be like, hey, are you aware that there's a giant hole in there? And that I may or may not have died twice? Okay, there's the entrance. We have the vultures. Ooh. So this is the very beginning. We were talking about the vulture, right? Reincarnation baby. I know, it's like, he's never gonna believe us when we say that we died like multiple times. Hey man, there's a hole. What hole? I don't know what you're talking about. You should probably just keep walking forwards. Okay, we're here at the beginning. Let's talk to the guy again. Oh my god. It like jump scared me with just his face.
There is nothing for you to do here. Go and search in the tomb.
Oh, okay. I guess the silence is disturbing. Montum, there's a deep well there. We could tell about the hole.
Montumes, there is a deep well there.
Stopped by a simple well. You're not even close to finishing your investigation.
It's not a simple well. I
How do
died.
get past it?
You want to be a policeman. Then go back to the beginning and be a little more observant.
You go to the guy after dying in the hole and he's like suppressively laughing at you. He said get good. I can't believe he said get good.
There's nothing for you to do here.
Where are the other two? The silence,
Is disturbing. Where are the scribe and the team leader?
In the heart of the mountain, in the depths of the tomb.
Sounds like a skill issue. I can't believe we're just in the first part of the game and we can't even like. He's really saying to get good. I love that his color is just a tube. You're right. You're right. Okay, thank you, Montumes. Thank you. How do I? No. Resume the game. Montumes, how do I get out of here? Okay, there we go. He stopped blinking. Just don't fall in. Say no to death. Montumes says, do you dare to say no to drugs? He said go to the beginning and be a little bit more observant. This is the beginning. Yeah, let's go here. Okay, he said to be a bit more observant. I'm gonna be a bit more observant. Let's see. The ceiling sure is made out of ceiling. Okay. Is there like a secret switch, mayhaps? We will observe ourselves falling into the hole for a third time. Yes. Can we... Oh, down here? I could swear that it looks like you can see it a little better, right? The more you look at it, that's what it looks like. Maybe this is what he means by being more observant. He has a security cam above the hole, and he and his buddies are just giggling at the bro tag falling in. He's like, there's no way it's gonna happen for a third time. There's no way. Take your bets, everyone. Take your bets. Right? It looks like you could see into it better if you, like, just wait. No shoddy slipping again. Are those markings? They are, but I can't click on them. Or, like, here. Oh, no, I accidentally went in. It's okay. You know what? Yeah, let's let our eyes adjust here. Maybe there's something we're missing. You guys will be my eyes and ears for this. This might be a multi, like, I thought we were gonna finish this in one stream. This might be a multi-stream situation. Crunchy music. Or just texture? I think both. Oh, maybe this is a hint right here. There's a snake. There's a crocodile. There's a bull. Snake rope swing. So maybe there's something hanging? Wait, what's... Oh no, I think that's just the opening. So the scarab beetle is a symbol for the rising sun in ancient Egypt. So maybe something like that. But I also feel like if you're playing this game and you're like a kid, you're probably like, if you're designing puzzles for this game, you're gonna assume that your audience doesn't already know a lot about ancient Egypt. So anything that's like, you know, like, oh, this is a symbol of the rising sun, maybe it has to do with like rising, blah blah blah. You know, like maybe I'm thinking too hard on it, right? I got this guy so good. There's nothing past the hole. I love gaslighting. Me when I tell lies on the internet. Like probably Montumes, right? I'm gonna try clicking on some of these. Yeah, I might be overqualified. Which is probably making Montume's laugh even harder. She's thinking about scholarly things when she really should just be looking at the hieroglyph's forehead. Ooh. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. If you guys see anything, let me know. I'm gonna allow for backseating because at the moment I'm not figuring it out. Let's go back to the beginning. Like right before we like go up against Montume's and he's like, "You're up again?" They obviously put the leg of the scarab here to symbolize the rising of the eastern sun, which should be this direction. It walks into the hole again. Okay, I'm being observant. Should we just let our eyes adjust? You found a walkthrough! I think for now... you know what? There's also a walkthrough in the game. So if we get too stuck... It's funny. I was gonna say, like, I kind of want to, you know... Normally, I don't want backseating, but in this case, I will allow backseating, but only if you guys observe something. And then if we really can't figure anything out, then we'll consult the walkthroughs and the guides and whatnot. Yeah, if you guys notice anything, let me know. Okay, so let's see. We have... Let's collect some clues, shall we? So we have Nekbet over here. She's the goddess of Upper Egypt. Anything on the side door pillars? Like these ones? There's hieroglyphs, but I can't click on any... Oh, wait, what the... What? That's so hard to see! How was I supposed to see that? Okay, so the cartouche of Seti the first. On the other side. Okay, yeah. Let's take a look. We'll take a look. Oh, that's his mummy. That's kind of creepy. Son of Ramses the First and father of Ramses the Second. He's the second king of the 19th dynasty. Family took power just after the period of which he saw the period lose its strong international position. A great builder. He's a mummy. Mumia. Looking good, buddy. I mean, yeah, if you think about the fact that he's like over like 3,000 years old, he's looking pretty good. Not like hear me out good, but yeah, mummy. Okay, so we found a cartouche. Okay. Is there anything here? So we just gotta keep on like essentially pixel hunting. A plank! Oh my gosh! Are you serious? Are you for real? Was that really it? Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's go. Let's go over the hole. Can you imagine we put the plank over the hole and there's a second hole? And then Montume's is just like, you were supposed to find the second plank. Clearly you weren't observant enough. I can't believe the character from Ed, Edd and Eddy is here in ancient Egypt. This is amazing. He walks into the pit next to the plank. I would be so sad. I'd be so sad. You tried to use the plank and it's not long enough, it just falls into the hole. No. The plank snaps. No, but it's a plank from Ed, Edd and Eddy. He's gonna warn me, right? He's gonna warn me if it's too small, right? Okay, I think it's here. Let's use the plank. Don't fail me now. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna save. I'm still kind of scared. Like, I know we're just riffing, but now I actually am scared that it's gonna like, we're gonna save over lettuce. plank. And I have to type really slow. That's the thinnest plank. Safest plank. You should have brought a weapon. No freaking way. He's like, I can't believe you didn't bring a weapon. I just don't understand it, really. Ooh, okay. We can make it through. It's Osiris! And he has his doggy Anubis. He has this, I think that's his son, Horus. What else is here? Are we... Guys, keep your eyes peeled for more planks. Please. Ooh, okay. There's the sky. Okay, okay. I think this is either Isis or another goddess who has like cow horns. So much trust. Just hanging out in the middle of the pit. Yeah, exactly. We gotta open up the pit, actually. Not safe place to stop and admire the art. But it just looks so cool. Can you imagine if there was a mechanic where it's like if I linger here for too long, it just snaps? That would be a funny way to die, actually. At this point, we were just gonna drag this guy down to guide us since he knows so much. I know, for real. It's like, why won't you just follow me? Why won't you just help me? Uh-oh, it's like really dark in here. I'm scared that they might actually be like some kind of jump scare. Okay, so here's the plank. Let's see. Is that a big snake? Ooh, okay, okay. Oh, it's Thoth and Jehuti. Or Thoth, aka Jehuti. I'm scared. I feel like if we go like directly forward, there's gonna be another hole. It's like when you have like a doormat and just think that it's obvious you should use it, but the guy gets confused why his feet are dirty. It's true. Ooh, okay. We have some symbols. We have some hieroglyphs. We have some art. Got some bodies here. A boat, aka like bark. This looks like math. I don't like that. I don't like that this looks like math. The real grave robbers are chilling somewhere? Oh no. Okay, let's keep going this way. They're putting dudes on a big snake conveyor belt? That's how it be sometimes in ancient Egypt, you know? Oh look, if you let your eyes adjust, you actually can see into like the middle of the room. So far I'm not seeing a giant hole. This is giving me motion sickness. Oh no, I'm sorry! Yeah, let me know, you guys, because I can actually adjust it. Let me adjust the spin. But yeah, feel free to still lurk. No worries. I'm not able to pay attention, so I think I'm gonna go eat and have dinner. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, feel free, feel free. It's called Omni 3D, yeah. It's called Omni 3D. Alright, let's see this. It's still pretty fast. This is set on slow, and it's still pretty fast. Okay. They kind of are like, they're holding on with like some kind of chain. Oh, it's a door. But I want to explore the rest of the room before we... Is that another hole? No freaking way. No way is that another hole! Oh, hold on. I think I hear Schnackery. Second plank time. Can I go into the center of the room? Schnackery's here, by the way. You might hear my little kitty cat. He's been very affectionate. Oh no, it's not a hole. It's a staircase. I kind of wanna... Can we go this way? Schnackery. Just pick the plank back up and use it on the second hole. The game totally didn't staple it to the floor when you used it. Can we actually... Can you imagine? Nah, I can't. I can't. You guys are calling for Schnackery, aren't you? Ooh, okay. So there's the solar bark. A solar boat, basically. Let's go over here. Oh. Okay, I can't tell. Is that... I thought I saw stairs, but I feel like this is just another hole. Let's test it out. By the way, there's gonna be an ad break in a little bit. Yeah, I think this is a... Yeah, it's a staircase. So we found another pathway. Okay, okay. Together we can summon El Gato. Please, not another hole. Please. Ooh, I think this is the Pharaoh. Okay, okay. Oh, I see, I think a light. So let's pause, because there's gonna be an ad break soon. I'll put you guys over in the PE field. Alright, so I actually just got some hot cocoa, so I'm gonna sip it a bit, and then I'll see you guys after the ad break. Don't eat the cars. Alright, we're back. Welcome back. I was just eating a little bit of din din. I was eating, it's like this Russian dish that my mother-in-law made. It's called like Olivier. And it's like a typical like New Year's meal. But it's vegan. It's like a nice little like salad. So yeah. Alright. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to it, shall we? I'm excited now. Now that we don't have to fear at least one hole. Let's get back to it, shall we? Hole. Like the movie. With Stanley Yelnats. Do you think if we went with the path above, do you think we would have fallen into another hole? You know what? I'm kind of curious. Let's let's see. You defeated the game's only boss, the hole. Imagine that's the only like death state in the whole game, and I just happened to do it. We must head out now, but I hope we discover the secret of the tomb someday. Yeah, we certainly will. Thanks for joining us, Trail. Thank you. I kind of want to see if that will actually kill me. If like me proceeding forward will actually like kill me. The path above has an anvil that falls on you and you walk around squished. No. Yeah, here. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Is it another hole? Uh-oh, this is kind of scary. This is kind of creepy. Yeah, good night. Good night. Thanks for joining us. You know what? I feel like this is a maze. Because I see another door over there. I feel like this might be like a maze situation. The walls ran out of ink. I think so. I think so. Yeah, it's kind of spooky. I agree, Owen. It's really spooky. I'm gonna go back down to the downstairs. Or you know what? I think we just need to load Holes, the movie. I know, even though it's not a horror game, I feel like just anything can happen, right? Like, what if it's not strictly historical and there's a little bit of supernatural in there? Oh, I thought it was a light. I think it's... Well, it's probably something shining off of a light, right? Hello, Apolin. Ancient Egyptians did not have a character for 0 in their number system or any concept of 0. So the concept of 0 is something that we kind of take for granted. It wasn't like really idealized until I want to say the ancient Indians, like in what is it, Mohenjo-daro? I want to say ancient like Hindus, as well as I think the Maya. They kind of independently of each other formulated like this idea of the 0. And I think Maya actually has a glyph for 0, because actually Maya numbering is actually or at least like basically in like Maya glyphs, if you see like a dot, that's a 1, and if you see a bar like a bar basically, that's 5. So you could count up to like a certain number, but their glyph for 0 is actually very ornate, you know? It's like, oh, a dot is 1 and a bar is 5, easy. But their thing for 0 is like super ornate. I don't know what it is. Okay, so we're getting some more. Ooh, this is where all the color went. So we ran out at the top floor, but we have more here. There's Anubis. Like dash or like eye? It's kind of like an eye. Yeah. It's almost like an eye, but really thick. Oh wait, let's go back. I think I saw something. Oh no, this is another maze situation. Is the whole game just navigating this tomb? Because that's kind of what, like, that's what it feels like, right? There's this. Oh no, I think that's just the... Hold on. I think that's the tit knot, isn't it? Yeah, it's this one again. It's this one again. Uh oh, did I just like fast travel to where it is? Oh no. Let's load it up again. Let's load it up again. I wonder if it has anything to do with the concept of nothingness as being sacred or divine somehow. Maybe, because there is, like, in a lot of ancient religions, there is, like, this concept of, like, well, not necessarily nothingness, but, like, one of the things that, a lot of myths, like, have in common, at least in the ancient world, is this idea of, like, coming out of, like, a primordial ocean. And there's actually, like, in Egyptian, there's both a goddess and, like, it's both the goddess of this concept of, like, the primordial ocean, but it's also just, like, the concept of it. It's called Nun, like N-U-N. So it looks like it would be pronounced nun, right? Like a Catholic nun, but I think it's pronounced Nun. And there's a lot of tales of, like, oh, and out of this primordial ocean came an egg, and out of this egg came, like, the first deity who, like, you know, created other gods, or he created the earth with their body and stuff like that. So, oh, we have the winged sun disc over here. Because once again, like, Egyptian like mythology is kind of crazy in this regard as well. Because there's a whole bunch of different, like, pantheons and different, like, religions when it comes to Egypt itself. But in one myth, there's one where, like, out of the primordial ocean came a god named Atum, right? A-T-U-M, Atum. And he was lonely, so he created 2 children. But basically how he created them is not... He didn't just, like, think about it and they appeared. He breathed, right? He breathed. And the moisture became the god of moisture. And then I think his... like, the actual, like, breath part of it became the god of atmosphere. Shu and Tefnut. So, Shu and Tefnut eventually, like, they created their own children who became the earth and the sky. And here's where it gets sussy-wussy once again. Is, so the sky goddess, her name is Nut. We talked about that at the beginning, right? So Nut, and then her brother / husband was Geb. So the earth father and the sky mother. They went at it, right? And they conceived 4 children. However, they loved each other so much and they were constantly going at it so much, their 4 children couldn't be born. If you get what I'm saying. Like, they weren't able to pass through the birth canal because something else was occupying that space. So what had happened is their father, Shu, he decided to go and physically separate them. So sometimes you might see, it might even show up in any of these temple walls, is this image of, like, a goddess being, like, kind of you know, a goddess and a god, but they're being separated by, like, a smaller god in between them. And because they were finally separated, the 4 children were able to be born. And guess who those 4 children were? Do you remember Osiris and Isis and Set? They also had a sister named Nephthys. Those were the 4 kids. So each of them became a pair, and then that's what led into the whole story with Osiris that I told earlier. So yeah, Egyptian mythology has a lot of sussy-wussy stuff. This is such cursed knowledge. Why is there so much god incest? I feel like it has something to do with, like, this idea of, like, blood purity, right? Because it wasn't just the gods that did incest. It was the Egyptian, like, pharaohs too. Like, if you look at King Tut, for example, he was disgustingly inbred. like, I don't mean to insult. Oh my god! I thought he was T-posing. Like, doesn't it look like he's T-posing? At least we found the 2 guys. We found them. But yeah, so, like, that whole thing with, like, incest comes with, like, blood purity, stuff like that. So, like, I don't mean to insult Tut because he couldn't control, like, the circumstances of his birth, but, like, he was very inbred. Like, I'm pretty sure his parents were, like, either first cousins or even siblings. Clenches fist, blood purity. That's where 4 kids came from. That's exactly. Oh my gosh, that's where the dubbing company actually came from. They're arguing over who goes in the small hole in the wall. No, you go. No, you go. He's like half T-posing. This is where you come in. Wait, why isn't it letting me go forward? I want to talk to them. It's not letting me go forward. How do I go forward? Can I just yell at them? Can I be like, hey, excuse me, sirs? my cursor isn't like changing to go forward. Am I not able to? Does it use the WASD keys? Does it use the arrow keys? No, unfortunately not. Okay. Maybe we go this way. Oh,
event took place not so long ago.
what the?
The rounds of Montuma's police only keep violators from outside away from the necropolis.
My workmen are not part of this plot. Their hard labor does not leave them either the time or the opportunity.
We are dealing with a group
I'm gonna
that
eat
seems
while I
very
listen to
well
these
organized.
guys.
These are honest folk, despite these hard times, due to the irregularity of wages.
The supply of wheat due on the 28th was delivered with only 1 day's delay for the first month of the flooding season.
It was the same thing some time ago.
Okay, so they're talking about wages. Since they didn't have money back then, rather than money, they would actually use stuff like grain and like trade items as their money. So I think that's what they were talking about. It was like, I didn't get paid yet. Like, oh, the harvest is soon. Calm yourself. Yum yum. It's because of the main character's crippling anxiety. He's just like me for real, for real. You gotta get their attention with a mosh. Hey, open up the pit! Hello, George. Ramesses, I've come to ask you one last time to let my people go. Let my people go. The model chewing is adorable. Thank you. Yum yum. Shakri. I'm gonna talk to people in the pyramid. Whoa, what? There's an actual pit here. Oh, it's buried. Shakri. Alright, give me a second. My model might go to sleep. Open up the pit. Okay. Oh, there are like little doors. Okay, let's talk to them. Good morning, church. Are they? They haven't noticed me yet. Hello. This is Iminact, and this is Inherkau, the young. So that means he has like a dad. As do most people, I want to say. Hello, Peg School. Hello. We're playing a retro Egyptian game. This is from the far Egyptian time known as the 90s. The game was made in the 90s, but of course this is about... this takes place in 1156 BC, but nowadays we would say BCE.
As scribe of
Oh my god, the animations!
I must give you the assistance you request.
What is the condition of the tomb?
Oh my god, these angles!
The tomb of the king of Upper and Lower Egypt,
Jesus.
Men-Matre, is one of the longest of the necropolis. It goes down several hundreds of cubits beneath the rock. Fortunately, the room of the sarcophagus has been spared. The mummy of the king, which remained intact, has not suffered any damage.
What about the stolen booty?
The stolen booty!
Funeral furniture has been walled up in adjoining rooms. This robbery is an abomination for the gods, and their wrath will strike down the guilty.
Do we know who is responsible for this robbery?
May
It's
the
like
come to your aid.
it's the
Sharpen
black
your wits
stairs,
to
but it's
discover the proof
all the
might
fact that
condemn
it's like frontal, right? It's like the Queen Never Cry meme. Ramesses never cry. It's Batman before he got in a jug. You can tell the model was mirrored. Oh my god. The thing is they all look the same too. Like they all just have like no hair and like no like certain features. So it's like who's talking sometimes? Is it like can you just tell with like the voice actors? Voice acting's pretty good though. Let's talk to did I talk to Imminact or the other one? I actually
Carry
don't
on
remember.
with your investigation. You would waste precious time if you stayed here.
Okay, what about this guy?
How is your investigation coming along?
Is it the
Ramsay?
same like
I'm still looking
model for
a
all
clue
for
or a
literally
trail.
all of them?
Do you know anything?
No, I admit it.
It's the same
This tomb
model.
has been robbed like the others in the valley.
A
the stolen
recolor.
booty.
It's true. Yeah, you could just tell by their
My
like
mind is
tunic.
preoccupied with problems of stewardship, and I have to supervise the completion of Pharaoh's tomb.
Pharaoh's tomb.
You seem deaf to my words.
Warn me, rather, about any discoveries you may make.
He was really like, bro, are you listening? Are you listening to what I'm saying? This background is like, if the Venus penis music did 10 times more psychological damage. They're all clones!
It seems to me I told you I was busy, so stop bothering
Oh
me.
jeez, he's mad at me! Why is he mad at me?
It seems to me I told you I was busy, so stop bothering me.
Also, his voice actor like changed for a second. I told you to stop bothering me! Ooh, the wall art is very pretty though. I wish there was a recap because I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't really listening when they were talking to me. Is there like a summary of what they said? Other than like, I told you I'm busy! Okay, so we have some like walled up stuff. Oh, pretty. I'm gonna focus over the fact that his face is so perfectly mirrored. Reload the save? Okay, I think you're right. Let's reload the save. There you go. Holes. If I recall correctly, he said me 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 me. Me 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 me. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Keep going. Let's keep going. Hole.
This type of event
There we go.
took place not so long ago. The rounds of Montume's police only keep violators from outside away from the necropolis.
My workmen are not part of this plot. Their hard labor does not leave them either the time or the opportunity.
We are dealing with a group that seems very
Yum, yum.
well organized.
These are honest folk, despite these hard times due to the irregularity of wages.
The supply of wheat due on the 28th was delivered with only 1 day's delay for the first month of the flooding season.
It was the same thing some time ago.
Okay, I actually have to like lock in when I listen to them because he's basically saying that like, oh, my workers didn't do this even though you guys don't pay them. Like, they're honest people and they also don't even have the time to like be robbing like tombs or anything. And he's like, oh, I don't know what to tell you, bro. The food supply was delivered, it was just a day late. I don't know what to tell you, man. See, I'm doing a little bit of translation. Converting it into modern, 2020 language.
As scribe of the tomb appointed by Tome, I must give you the assistance you request.
What is the condition of the tomb?
The tomb of the king of Upper and Lower Egypt, Men Matre, is one of the longest of the necropolis. It goes down several hundreds of cubits beneath.
Okay, so the tomb is very long. The tomb robbers did not harm the mummy.
What about the stolen booty?
The funeral furniture has been walled up in adjoining rooms. This robbery is an abomination for the gods, and their wrath will strike down the guilty.
Do we know who is responsible for this robbery?
May thought come to your aid and sharpen your wits to discover the proof that might condemn them.
So you don't know. You could just say you don't know. But they have to say it in a fancy way because it's ancient, right? But what's interesting is that they translated it as thought and not thoth. Which is kind of funny with now, like, the slang. Be gone, thought! So he just basically said that, like, the tomb is very big. The tomb robbers, it seems like they stole things, but other furniture has been walled up, presumably by his crew. But they don't know who did it. So he's saying that, like, may the god of wisdom, like, guide you, because I don't freaking know, man. Random in 1100 BCE.
How is your investigation coming along, Ramose?
I'm still looking for a clue or a trail. Do you know anything?
No, I admit it. This tomb has been robbed like the others in the valley.
And the stolen booty?
Booty.
My mind is preoccupied with problems of stewardship, and I have to supervise the completion of Pharaoh's tomb.
You seem deaf to my words.
Warn me, rather, about any discoveries you may make.
Okay. So he also doesn't know anything. Some very familiar voice actors. Yeah, is it all the same guy?
Carry on with your investigation. You would waste precious time if you...
Okay, so that wasn't too much of a lead. It was just that, like, they don't know who the tomb robbers are, only that it was robbed. This guy, Imnerka? What is it? Inherkau, the young, is, like, preoccupied, so he can't help us too much. Which, in my book, makes him a little suspicious. He's not, you know, he's not cooperating with the investigation. So everything here's been walled up. I assume that means like this probably used to be like a corridor, like, or this used to be like a staircase down further. Oh, maybe we can investigate it. Oh yeah, look, there's some rocks. Oh! Ostrakhan. Oh, an ostrakhan is like a flake, right? Like a... Oh, we just took it. Okay. Let's drag it here. It's a baboon! Oh, and this looks like a building plan, right? Is this like the, like, this one? Is it like the building that I'm in right now? It's a baboon! Let's save. And then let's save over holes. So we have Ostrakhan. Okay, I forgot how to exit. There we go. You know what? That thing where we like kept on clicking and kept on exiting the game, I think that was a glitch. Hello, Bardawolf. Hello. We're playing a very retro game. Is there more Ostrakhan, you think? That I can like... I guess not. It's from the 90s. Hello, oh wait, you get your stickers, everyone. So Binka or is it either's fine. I don't mind either. You can include the G, you don't have to include the G. For my nickname at least, for my full name. You should have the G. Hey, get your stickers. Yeah, I was about to say hello, Peck School, even though you've like been here. Okay, so yeah, the doors to the adjoining rooms are all like walled off, and I think that was probably like to protect the stuff that hasn't already been stolen. Ooh, cosmogony! I love cosmogony. Yo, oh my gosh, this is so cool. We have like pictures of gods in here. This is Tawaret. I think that's the Tawaret. How was your Christmas? It was good. It was good. Yeah, we for the 24th I spent some time with my own family. Got to chat with my cousins and stuff. I got to play with my nieces and my goddaughters. And then for the 25th I spent it with Beans' family, and that was nice. We had, oh my god, the food is so good. I'm actually eating leftovers from that. And the day after, me and Beans actually went on a day trip to another place in California. Is that guy Spider-Man? Maybe. No, I think that's Horus, because he has like a beak. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a guess before we, you know, we actually like click on it. This might be the goddess Tawaret. She's a hippo, but she also has parts of like a crocodile and a lion as well. If I'm right, then Tawaret is, she's a hippo goddess, and she's the goddess of childbirth and motherhood. But I'm not sure, because this also looks like it could be Amut, who is like... Amut is also part crocodile, part hippo, and part lion, but she's a demon that, like, if you were bad in life, she would eat you. They're in the middle of a sick flip. The Tony Hawk like, the mythology of Tony Hawk continues. Legit question, why are some of them horizontal? That I actually don't know. Like, I'm actually not sure why he's horizontal here. One thing I do know about, like, for example, how to read hieroglyphics, on whether you read them right to left or left to right, is that it actually depends. Like, if you see a group of hieroglyphs, the train of thought is that, or the rule of thumb, rather, is if you see a group of hieroglyphs and any one of them has a face, you have to start behind the face and move towards the front of the face, if that makes sense. This isn't a good example because... Oh no, you know what? There's some hieroglyphs here. So you see how there's a face here? You would start here and you would read it that way. Like from right to left. I like Owen's theory that they're making a sick flip. Yeah, I think so. You're a multiple god. Yeah, I have 2 goddaughters. I got to make art with them. It was really cute. Okay. Wait, I'm clicking on it. I thought we were gonna get more information. Did the structure of the glyphs change a lot over time? Most likely because, like, the thing with Egyptian history is that it's very long. It's like thousands of years long. One fun fact I like to share with people is if you think of Cleopatra, right? Like the Queen Cleopatra, the female pharaoh. She is closer in time to us, to here in the year 2024, than she was to the pyramids. Because the pyramids were made at around like 5,000, 4,000 BCE. And she ruled around like, I actually don't know the exact dates, but like, I want to say like 1st century CE. So she's about 2,000 years away from us. She's 4,000 years away from the pyramids. So if, you know, does that make sense that like if she were to time travel in either direction, she'd be closer to us. It's the same with dinosaurs. Like, T-Rex is closer to us than it is to a Stegosaurus. It was around the time of the founding of the Roman Empire. Yeah, exactly. Since she was banging Mark Antony. Yeah, exactly. So she's closer to us. She's only 2,000 years away from us, whereas she's like 4,000 years away from the pyramids. Okay, so... we got a little bit of Egyptian cosmogony. Is there anything else we could check out? Ah, okay, so if it's 100 BCE, then yeah, she's about 2,000 years away from us. Is there anything else we could look at here? Or we could also just go back up. We could also just go back up to the top of the tomb and tell Montumes that we found them, and maybe he'll let us off the hook. Or maybe he'll be like, you gotta keep on exploring the tomb, brother. Roman Empire was formed in 31 BCE. No worries, no apologies, because like I said before, I really am bad with dates. Not romantic dates, but like dates in time. I'm really bad with them. The only dates that I remember off the top of my head is like 1520 March of 1521, because that's when Magellan came to the Philippines and the Filipinos killed him. And then 1896 is when the Philippines became a American colony. Or no, 1898. It's like right before the 1900s. Those are the only dates that I really like memorized. And those are years. Those aren't even like specific dates. Okay, I think we're heading up the tomb, right? Montumes, please. I want to go somewhere else. I've been in this tomb for 2.5 hours. Montumes, please. Montumes. Oh god.
There is nothing for you to do here. Go and search
in the tomb, man.
Ramose, do not abuse my time or my patience.
He's mad now. Why is everyone so mad at me?
There is nothing for you to do here. Go and search, Ramose.
Oh, okay, we have to go back in the tomb. We gotta go back in the tomb, okay. You think that's long? Do you know how long the Pharaoh's been in there? That's true. That's true. Okay, let's go all the way back down. Or we could just load up a save. Let's load up a save. We found an ostracon. Oh, did we accidentally like glitch it? Did we double it? Oopsie. Okay. Oh no, we're back here again. What the? This game's all kind of glitchy. Whatever. It's okay. This is fine. You've been listening, chilling, now you must slumber. Yeah, feel free. Feel free. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yeah, good night. I think we'll probably play for like 30 more minutes and then I think we'll call it. Because I'm still pretty tired from my day trip. Or I guess like day and a half trip. I am thinking though, so tomorrow I do have a stream scheduled, and it was gonna be on theme with this. It's gonna be Egyptian hieroglyphs. So like a while back, like earlier, I think beginning of this year or maybe like a little bit last year, 2023, I did a stream about how to read ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs. I don't know specifically how to do it, but I have a book, and it's basically like a study stream on how to read like hieroglyphs. So I was planning on doing that, but a part of me also wants to like play some more of this. So either way, you're getting a dose of Egyptian history and culture. But I guess, yeah, it's either going to be hieroglyphs or this game. I don't know if you guys have a preference. Because for me, both those things are neat. But it would be tomorrow morning. It'd be like 11 a.m. my time. And it's currently 9 p.m. my time, so I don't know if that would help with you guys doing the math, but it's there. Okay, so these entrances are walled off. So we just have to keep on investigating this tomb, basically. Ooh. Is there... Oh no, I thought that was like to zoom in a little bit more. And we're seeing a god. I think that's Khnum, which is like the ram-headed god. Or maybe it's Ammon? There's so many gods in ancient Egyptian, like, you know, pantheons that, like, it does get kind of hard to, like, tell them apart. The best way is to kind of, like, look at their heads, right? But it's also, like, what's on top of their heads. So, for example, this one over here has, like, a hawk head, but he also has a sun ray with a snake draped over it. So this could be Horus, or it could be another god called Re-Horakti, which is, like, another god combined with Horus. I'm also gonna bounce, have a lovely stream. No falling in no more holes. I can't promise that, but I will try. Thank you, Gojikins. Thank you. Yeah, I think I'll be more confident in what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow by the end of this stream. Because I like this game so far. Why did they combine? I'm so glad you asked that. So, in a lot of times with, not even just Egyptian history, but just like, you know, history at large when it comes to like religions that are long-lived or that like essentially when cultures meet, right? Like sometimes in the best case scenario, people will realize that there's similarities between their gods. So for example, the god Thoth, he's the god of wisdom and writing. When the Greeks started trading with the Egyptians, they're like, oh, that kind of reminds us of our god Hermes. So wherever those two cultures kind of like met and traded, people would kind of like combine them together as like a Hermes Thoth kind of figure. So you actually saw this with like the goddess Isis, the wife of Osiris, and with who did they combine it with? I actually forgot. Was it Athena or maybe Hera? But they would combine similar gods together. So it's like, oh, you have a sky god, we have a sky god. Like maybe they're the same guy, they just have different names and different mythology. So stuff like that. But another thing is, in the case of Re-Horakti, different places in Egypt would have their own major gods. It's like, oh, our god is the crocodile god, and the neighboring city, they have the, I don't know, they have the hawk god, they have Horus, right? So when it came time for them to not just trade, but let's say that they became unified in terms of like Egypt, then those gods would become combined together. Because there actually is like a crocodile Horus as well. So in one village, you want to imagine that one of them was like their major god was Ra. And then in another village, their major god was Horus. So when they became unified, they were like, oh, guess what? They're actually the same guy. Or it's either the same guy, it's like, oh, both of them combined together. So that's kind of like the meta. But sometimes there is going to be like mythology that follows that meta of like, oh, they combined to defeat the evils of Set or something like that. But that a lot of it does come from like, you know, the real life like historical context. So it's not like an aggressive assimilation. It can and it can't be, because sometimes when two villages become unified, it's one conquering the other. right? So it's less of this like oh, guess what, they're actually the same guy, and it's more of like they're actually the same guy. You agree, right? So yeah. So sometimes it would be aggressive, but sometimes it would be a little bit more peaceful, and sometimes it would just be a little bit more of like, oh, that reminds me of my god. Sometimes it's organic. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's either or sometimes. Oh, it's the cow. It's the Apep bull. Or Apis bull. This is a giant bull. Let's see. Okay, we have a little like secret room here. The meta. It is the meta. Oh, what's the... Is that a real snake? Am I gonna die if I touch that? That doesn't look like it's just a prop. That looks like it's a real snake. Should I just leave? Should I go? The snake's just kind of chilling there. Do you think if I linger for too long, the snake's gonna get pissed? And I get another game over? Hello? Touch the snake. Okay, he's not doing nothing. Let's hope that he continues to do nothing. All right, my friend, I'm gonna leave now. Please don't lunge at me. That'd be very scary. Okay, cool. Snake didn't do anything. I guess he was just chilling there. I guess snakes just do that. I kind of want to look at the Ostracon again. I accidentally duplicated my Ostracon, but okay. Right, because this looks like a floor plan. This looks like a floor plan, but like, I don't know if it like tells us anything. Baboon. Yeah, it doesn't really tell us anything, but... Unless, what if we do this? Can we combine? Oh no, we can't. We can look at the coded message that we got at the very beginning though. It does look like Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Alright, let's go back upstairs and see what we can find from the upstairs. Okay, up the stairs. I think we are now entering the spooky part again. Ooh, what's going on here? Ah, so this is another goddess. She has the cow horn, so I believe that's the goddess Hathor. Hathor is typically associated with things like festivity and love, but the thing with Egyptian gods is that sometimes it's hard to nail down, like, you know, with like Greek and Roman mythology where it's like, oh, Zeus is the god of, you know, lightning, and the god of the skies and stuff, and Hera is the goddess of like, marriage and stuff. So those gods would have like different, what's called epitaphs, or like different like titles associated with them. And sometimes it's easy to just be like, oh yeah, this is the god of lightning, right? Or Ares is the god of war. In Egypt, it's a little bit more like, I can't say that it's just in Egypt. Like even in Greek pantheon, it gets a little bit more complicated, but it's a little harder with Egyptian because sometimes it's like, you know, oh, like, for one village, Hathor would be the goddess of love, but for another village, she would actually be the goddess of, like, instruments and music. But in another village, she'd be the goddess of this. So sometimes you'll see, like, the same god, but he'll have so many different, like titles and, like, being the god of something, so it gets kind of complicated. Slay. Hello, Matthew. Hello. Oh, this is scary again. It's scary. Let's keep going deeper into the darkness. See what happens. Oh, you know what? I forgot who asked earlier, like, why are they sideways? Sometimes, it does show someone just being dead. Sometimes, or like being buried. sometimes people will be drawn sideways to just show that they're more of like a tally mark than anything. Because I feel like sometimes it'll be a way to show that like, oh, this army has like a lot of buried. This army has a lot of people. Oh, is that another plank? A rod. Ah, this could come in handy. Wait, let's save. Every time we get an item, we should save. Rod. Okay, we got a new item. We might need it. Why was Bink on her side? Because she was buried. Do you think we should use the rod on the snake? Because it was like, there was just like a random snake in that room. Or would that just be courting danger? Because that was straight up a cobra. Like, you guys saw that. Okay, I can't go in there. That's a walled off room. Poke the snake with a stick? I think you might be right. I think that is what I have to do, because as of right now, I'm not really seeing anything else that we can do. We've explored this room. Yeah, I think that's the extent of this room. I thought it was like, I thought there was more to do because I saw like the door in the distance here. But I think that door is walled off. So let's go back down. Let's go ahead and poke the snake. What's the worst that could happen, right? What's the worst that could happen? I hate that we can't just click in there even though I can clearly see the staircase. Yeah, what's the... Yeah, no. For science, exactly. The science of, reptile reaction times due to external, factors. Okay, I think the snake room was... We go in through here, and then we go in here. Okay. There's our little snaky friend. Let's see what happens when we poke him with a stick. I'm sure he'll like it. What? Huh? No! The poor snake! I thought we were just gonna like grab him and like put him aside. I thought we were no. Siri is not what it looks like. I was respecting no, hello Siri. We're playing a very Egyptian game right now. We're playing a retro game from the 90s called Egypt, Tomb of the Pharaoh. It's been very jank but also very enjoyable so far. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought the stick was just gonna like, you know, we're gonna grab him and we're gonna toss him aside. No, poor guy. I didn't mean it. No. The best part is he didn't even hit the snake. He just launched it. No, I feel so bad. Is that really the only way to progress in this game? That's so messed up. But hello, Siri. This has been very entertaining so far. I told them about a couple of Egyptian stories. I told them about Osiris and Set and their very fun sibling rivalry. Told them about the lettuce story. Told them about all the things with that entire like Aeneid, right? What did that even do? Okay, so resume the game. We have access to an amulet now. So we have an amulet. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and put it here. And then now we get to investigate it. So let's see what we... Oh, can we not investigate it? What the heck? Well, we were able to investigate this. The ostracon, right? And we got the baboon. I'm sad that we just got like an amulet out of that. Okay. Is there anything else that we could do with no, poor Snakey. He was literally just chilling too. He was literally just chilling. Okay, so we have to use the apparently California is entirely banning flavored vapes of all kinds. That's understandable. I feel no strong way one way or the other. Well, yeah, the thing with like vapes is that like it's one of those like gateways, aka to like harder drug use, but also like it does like introduce tobacco, right? I was always never one for like the whole like, oh, for marijuana is a gateway to harder drugs, because I know plenty of people who like have done it and didn't go to harder drugs. My whole thing is that like trauma is more of a gateway to some of those hard drugs. But, you know, I also know like some people that did eventually like get into the harder stuff. So it's bad for my health even if I don't do the nicotine ones. Yeah, exactly. So okay, so now we have an amulet. The question is, what do we use it for? Because traditionally, like a lot of these amulets, ooh, actually, there's like a little pocket here. Can we use this with anything? I can't believe we can't investigate it. I want to like look at what the amulet actually is, right? Can we show the amulet to these two and maybe they'll be like, what is that? Okay. Hey boys, hey fellers. What do you think of this?
This amulet fragment bears the name of Jezakare Amenhotep, patron of our village. It has to belong to one of the workmen.
Oh. One of the workmen, you say?
It looks like the cartouche of the god. The great Jezakare Amenhotep, the deified king.
Is that proof?
This amulet fragment is far from being a convincing clue.
10 out of 10 animation, I know. Yeah, cartouche. Yeah, a cartouche is basically, I'm pretty sure you can probably find an example here. If not, it's probably on the walls elsewhere, but if you see a name within like a circle, that's a cartouche, and basically that is the name of a pharaoh. Or royalty, but I think it's only used as like the name of a pharaoh.
It would be useful to go to the village of the workmen.
Okay, I think this is our
Where
in.
is this village?
The village of the workmen is located outside the valley, but its accesses are guarded.
But I am carrying a pass authorizing me to move around freely, given to me by Toe, our master.
You cannot use it to enter.
Aw. Is that it? Can I say more?
Useful to go to the village.
Okay, we've heard this part.
But I am
You cannot use.
But this object is not proof.
End of that conversation. I know sometimes it's very abrupt. Yeah. You know what? Let's show it to Montumes up at the top of the tomb and see what he has to say. All right, let's make our way uptown, walking fast, faces past, and we're homebound. God, please, no more tomb holes, please. Okay, as long as we keep on, like, clicking forward, I think we're gonna eventually end up back, right? Okay, we're here. Where's the plank? There we go. I do like the different styles of art in this tomb, because you do see the ones where it's just like kind of line drawings, and then you see the stuff that has like a little bit more color to it, right down until like the very end of the tomb where you see like the gold stuff, like it's not actual gold, but like gold coloring on it. Let's see. Anubis, he's the goodest of boys. Okay. Let's go up. Please, Montumes. I want to leave the tomb. I've fallen into a hole at least 2 times. I had to kill my snake friend. Please. Montumes, please. Let me go somewhere else. Montumes, I have something to show you. Look. Sniffa? Nothing? Oh, here.
It's a fragment of an amulet, of course.
Montumes, please.
This might be interesting for your investigation. Stop bothering me with that object. Stop bothering me with that object.
I like it when you try to talk to them again. They just get mad at you.
Stop bothering me with that object.
Okay. Can I show you another thing that I found? I found an ostracon. Isn't this cool? No. He's not answering to it. What about this? Oh, was I supposed to show it?
It does appear to be the map of the tomb. So what?
Oh, okay.
This monkey is recognizable, but as for who drew it, a skilled hand, obviously. It was probably lost by one of the workmen during the construction of the tomb.
Okay.
Stop bothering me with that object.
Stop bothering me with that object. What about this rod? What do you think about this cool rod?
It is the rod of Imminacht. I can make nothing of it.
Oh. Okay, let's go back to Imminacht.
The rod of Imminacht. I can make nothing of it.
Stop bothering me with that object. Okay.
I can make nothing of it.
I didn't show him my coded message.
These figures are interestingly grouped together, but I do not understand their meaning.
It seems
to me I have already told you that I cannot translate these figures.
They get so annoyed really quickly. Like, I told you once that I can't do anything to help you. Okay, I think we have to go back. We unfortunately have to go back all the way down. Okay, so let's do it. But at least we're going down with a purpose. We're a bear with a mission. Come on, go faster. It's okay, we don't need the transitions, please. I wonder how many areas there are to like explore in this game. If it's like just 3, like that'd be golden. That'd be amazing. But if it's like 10 and I haven't even gotten through like the first part, then I'll feel a little sad. I'm Relief Avantage. Hello. We're playing a retro game from the ancient depths of 1995. Did you know that this is what it looked like back then? I'm just kidding. The game's from the 90s. Okay, let's talk to the 2 guys again. Okay, fellers. Ammernacht, I have your rod. This is what I mean, by the way. I like I kind of love the blue on gold, you know, design. Okay. I have your rod, buddy.
The rod of Inakao is of no use to me. Guard it carefully. It will save you from dangerous encounters.
Oh, Montimu or whatever said that this was your rod or whatever.
This rod can be a threatening weapon.
Amazing.
This rod can be a threatening weapon.
Did you guys know that this rod can be a threatening weapon? Okay, let's show him the ostracon. Maybe he can help us with that.
This shard of limestone is not unusual. There is limestone throughout the entire valley.
What about you?
It's a sketch made by a draftsman.
A draftsman, okay.
It would be useful to go to the village of the workmen.
Okay, this is the second time.
There? Take this ring, Ramose. It will enable you to enter without being stopped.
And so, this ring will serve me as a safe conduct.
We did it!
This ring
guys.
in my name will serve you as a guarantee. Should a problem arise, go to the house of the guardian Penmenefer. He is a wise man.
Can you come with me to the village?
The sun will
The
soon be
front-facing
rising.
face.
My duty calls. The workmen await me on the path of the summit to make the daily roll call.
We've been here all night. Oh, he's just disappeared. He's just gone. Alright, we have one more ad break, everyone. We have one more ad break. Let me go ahead and, you know what? You guys want to be in detention for the ad break? There you go. You guys can be softly baking. Alright, I'm gonna eat some more of my salad. I'll see you guys after the ad break, okay? Be nice! Alright, I'm awake. I'm awake and I finished my salad. Actually, I don't know if I can call it salad. It's this thing called Olivier or Olivier. I'll Google it for you guys. Oh, it is a salad. It's like, I think it's like a Slavic thing, but here you go. That's what I was eating. Alright, let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. I did say I was gonna stop, but like, now that we have a new lead, I kind of want to go on for a little bit more, and then we'll stop right before 10 o'clock my time. Because now we have a lead. Now we can go to the workman's village, and I at least want to get to the workman's village. All right, goodbye, Immernacht. Village. And maybe we won't get as many jump scares. Maybe we won't fall into a hole when we go to the workman's village. Or is it gonna be a joke's on us situation where it's like, actually, this whole village is full of jump scares. You thought that snake was something? You're about to see some real terror. It's like a hippo. It's like a hippo and a crocodile. Oh yeah, get your sniffer stickers, everyone. Get your 1-point redeem. Your scratch and sniffer stickers. They're all based off Filipino treats. So Amerli Fevantage got the ginataan. It's like a sweet soup. Have you guys ever had sweet soup before? It's almost like a dessert soup. And it's got little like actually it's been a while since I had it, so I don't know if I can actually talk about it, but I just remember it being like a dessert soup. Ball soup, exactly. Exactly, MixItUp. It is actually ball soup. Okay, Montumez, please. I have to go somewhere else.
Investigation seems to be progressing, and light is spreading everywhere. What do you intend to do now?
Ooh, we have some options. I have here proof implicating a person called Hori, a workman of the team. I have to get to the village to the workman. Take me to the Square of Truth. And you will also please tow our master. You're eating one of those videos where they put marbles in slime water. Yeah. I've had melted ice cream, probably the closest thing to a dessert soup I've had. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't had it that much. Like, my dad has made it before. But basically like what MixItUp said. It kind of reminds me of like boba in a way. I don't know if they're made out of the same material.
I have to get to the village of the workmen. Take
These
me to the
animations.
Square of Truth, and you will also please tow our master.
What do you intend to do there?
They are
Find
recolors.
Follow me on the
Montumez is just more wrinkly.
Whilst Ray is rising in the sky.
Ray, so that's another one of the sun gods. So there's Amun, there's Ray, and then sometimes they get combined into Amun Ray. And oh my god, this walking animation.
Present. Pendua. He was stung by a scorpion, and he is in bed with a violent fever.
Pachad, present. For the workman of the right-hand side, Amana.
I have something to say about this.
Kenna, here. Hakaru.
They're doing
He's
roll call.
working in the temple of Hathor for the 10-day period.
Hori, didn't he warn anyone of his departure, or mention the reasons for his absence?
Oh my god, these
Nobody knows
animations are
anything.
incredible.
Neferent Pet,
Here I am.
the roll call is completed for today.
So one of the coolest finds.
I'm giving you the roll call list, Ramose.
Oh.
The unexplained absences must be cleared up.
So roll call was a thing that, you know, the workers of like the pyramids, for example, would do. And one of the coolest finds that I remember reading about is basically a list of why people were absent during a certain workday. And the excuses are pretty funny. Like some of them are like, oh, I was drinking with, I think it was like the name of a god. I was drinking with Khnum. And then there's like another name that's like, I was also drinking with Khnum. And then another one is like, oh, my daughter is on her period, and like, you know what? I think you can actually find the list. Give me a second. List of absences, Egyptian builder. Here we go. Ancient Egyptian excuses for missing work. So it's this, basically very close to what we see on the screen right now. Oh man, this is an article. I need to see like the list. Khonsu. It was Khonsu. Okay. So people would miss work for a scorpion bit him. Oh, that's actually what they said in the game. Scorpion bit him, suffering with his eye, his daughter was bleeding, wrapping the corpse of his mother. That's a pretty fair excuse, I would say. Strengthening the door, brewing beer, fetching stone for the scribe, with his boss, drinking with Konsu. And the thing is, Konsu is also the name of another god. So it could be like, is this a person named after the god? Or is it like some kind of religious thing of like, when they say drinking with Konsu, it's like, oh, he's doing like a ritual. Or was it just kind of like, yeah, I was drinking with the, Jesus. Some of the oldest excuses in the book is what this is a Reddit article I'm seeing. I like the one that's like brewing beer. I took a scorpion to the knee. I can't come to work. I took a scorpion. I'm making beer. Let me see if I can find a good article to share with you guys. Oh, cool. It tells you. This one says where. Oh, this is a good one. I'll link this one. Offering to the god, encounter with a scorpion. This article says that it's an encounter with the scorpion. Not he was bitten by a scorpion, but he encountered one. He's with his boss. Apeti was offering to the god. Naktmin was fetching stone for the scribe and libating, which is a fancy word for like drinking, but like for religious reasons. His mother was ill. Let's see. I want the drinking with Konsu one. That one's awesome. But yeah, I think that's a really cool find because it really shows just kind of like the normal daily life, right, of these people. So let's take a look see here. What are we working with? The roll call list. Shibuya roll call. My name is Binka. Yeah, that is my name. Yeah, they call me Binka. Yeah, 'cause that's my name. Roll call. Okay, let's put this in our inventory. Can we investigate it? Yes. Oh, I guess that's it. Can we not do anything else? Ring for finger. Can we do anything with this? Huh? What? Oh, okay. I guess it's daytime now. Oh, I thought this was the Nile. Oh, wait, is it? Oh, no, this is the Nile. This is the Nile. Oh, cool. So here on the western side of the Nile, it was associated with the land of the dead. So everything that you would find on the west would be like tombs and stuff. Meanwhile, the east was the land of the living. So this is where you would see stuff like the villages and the cities and stuff. Though I'm actually seeing... Well, the thing is there's tombs on both sides, huh? Because this is the tomb for Seti. And then what is this? Domain of Amon-Ra? Domain of Mut? House of Panhez. Oh, you know what? I think this is probably the eastern side then. And this is the western side? I guess real estate wasn't too dear if they were willing to like go let all that go to the dead. I think nowadays they might... I actually don't know. I actually don't know too much about modern day Cairo. Or just, you know, modern day Egypt. But, oh, Schnackery! Give me a second. My model might go to sleep. Oh, Schnackery wants out. Give me a sec. But yeah, I would imagine... Okay, sorry, I'm back. I would imagine that nowadays maybe they don't follow those rules anymore, but it would actually be interesting if they did. If they're like, oh no, we still don't build in the West, because that's you know... Even if they don't say that it's like taboo, it could just be like a matter of like, that's bad luck, you know? Because I think there's certain cultures that still follow like certain like cardinal directions when it comes to like building new houses, right? Like I remember hearing that like, well, you know, like feng shui is a thing, you know? So it's like, oh, it's unlucky to build in this direction. And if you do, then there's ways to kind of like mitigate the bad luck. I'm back. I see we've gone from crawling around the dark to finally touching grass. Chinese. Yeah, exactly. The feng shui. I really like this one feng shui guy. I think he's called like the Modern something. And he just does a lot of really cool feng shui videos. They just kind of make sense. So, okay, we have the workshop of embalmers. We were at the tomb. Oh, it looks like we can't go back to the tomb. I think that's it. Here we go. The village of Deir el-Medina. Oh my god, I think that list that I linked you guys, I think that's from Deir el-Medina. So I think that list of excuses is based off the list that we were just looking at. If you have a chair in your bedroom, the Chinese demons make fun of you, but in Germany, it's the cook. Oh my gosh. Oh, this guy's just... Sometimes, like, the abruptness, like, the lack of transitions makes it very, like this guy, it feels like he just ran up on me. He's making a power pose. Like, all these folks are making power poses. So no tomb? Smash his phone. Dude is just like, hey, what's up? Well, at least it doesn't look like he has the same model as me. Let's talk to this guy, and I think after that we might actually call it soon.
I only obey my chiefs.
Hello.
On your way. I'll have you given a few strokes with the rod.
I have to see
I just
Corey.
got here.
He's been away for 2 days. I'm here to inquire about his state of health.
Apart from the workmen and their families, no one may enter the village.
I have a ring.
Imanacht, the scribe of the tomb, gave me this ring.
Show it to me.
Oh, okay, brother. I will in fact show it to you. Here you go.
This ring does indeed belong to Imanacht. Do what you wish. Pray enter.
There we go. We did it. We're in. I'm so happy to find someone that doesn't have the same model as me. Oblivion models. The models are so shaped. It's like that meme of the horse running to the camera in Mach 3. Horses go fast. That guy's dressed like my little brother when he had to go to Islamic school. Well, he does have like the, you know, like the, oh, I guess it's a bandana. But I was thinking of like the little cap, right? Okay, so we're in, everybody. We did it. Let's go ahead and save. We'll save over this one. Village 2. Alright, so let's see. So tomorrow, like I said, I kind of wanted to do a stream either where we like learn how to, or it's like a study stream where we learn about like Egyptian hieroglyphs, or play more of this game. I don't know if you guys have a preference. Either way, we'll be doing something Egypt themed. Just for kicks, you know? I'm leaning more towards playing more of this, but also for my morning streams, I want to keep it kind of chill. So, I'm still kind of indecisive, but if you guys have a preference, you let me know. Otherwise, oh, you know, you guys want to know what we're going to be moshing to? For any new students that we have. I don't think my mind could handle more of this game. I might keep this to evenings then. I feel like I should keep this to evenings. You think? So maybe tomorrow will be a study stream. I feel like study streams are more suited for the mornings anyway, so. But we get to learn about ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs, which I think is pretty neat. So, yeah. Well, we'll see where we're at tomorrow. Either way, it's Egypt theme. What we're gonna mosh to is the ending theme for this, because when I did my test run of this, and I exited, abandon the game sounds so dramatic. Leave the game. Alright guys, we're moshing to this. If you're new to the class, we have an end of stream mosh pit, and usually we do it to metal music, but today we're doing it to some good old... I don't even know, I don't think this... Hey! How could you? Open up the pit. I feel like this is a... Turn it up. This feels like one of those, like, music that's supposed to sound ancient Egyptian, but is not. I don't know. Someone will need to tell me if this is, like... if this is, like, legit Egyptian music, or if it's just the Orientalist kind of music, right? But anyway, for our mosh pits, all you gotta do is pick an emote and spam it in the chat, and then I'm gonna make your little Babin Cub avatars at the bottom there. They're gonna fight. Chat, I may have messed up the GT6 updates. Oh no. Okay, so go ahead. When you start hearing the music, go ahead and start spamming whatever emotes you want. This is definitely just Orientalist music. Thank you for letting me know. Alright. You have to restart the whole process? I'm so sorry, Kayla. It's like penis too. Your little avatars are gonna fight each other now. Isn't that nice? It's kind of RNG, so. Let me see if there's anyone we can raid into. Go ahead and stop raids. Remember, I wasn't able to skip this when I quit the game and it wouldn't let me skip this. Fight to the death. Beeplebees that emote. Oh no! Oh, I guess that was it. I think that was the whole thing. Alright, we'll give you guys an actual song to mosh to. Let's give you guys like an actual song. That was so abrupt. I thought that would be more of like a, I don't know, like a fade out. It radiates joyous whimsy. Oh, I'm dead. At Peck School, you won the first one. Do we have like, let's see. We could also listen to like an approximation of like ancient Egyptian music. Ancient Egyptian music. Okay, give me a second. I got something for you guys. I know it's not best practice to just look up real ancient Egyptian music, but there are some channels that are a bit more like they do a little bit more historical research into it. But we also have this one. It's like an approximation. It's not going to be perfect. Peck School survived the mosh. It's true. It's true. There you go. We can respectfully mosh to this music. This reminds you of a really interesting video essay. I think I saw the same one. I saw the same one. It's all about like Middle Eastern like Orientalist music, right? I'm more inclined to trust this one because the instrument that he uses, and I definitely do not know ancient Egyptian, but I do know that like he used the word nefer, which does mean beautiful. Like so the pharaoh the pharaoh's wife Nefertiti, for example, that means like beautiful something. But it is also possible that this is also like some kind of a like Orientalist take. But I don't know. I'm more inclined to think that this is a little bit more researched. Ancient beer, it's not Egyptian, but both cultures had it. Both cultures had beer. So Egyptian and Mesopotamian would both have them. That looks so much more cursed than I imagined. There's a cool channel that I like talking about. It's what is it? Tasting History with Max Miller. I think he definitely made like ancient beer. I'm gonna look it up right now. Oh, we need another round of mosh pit. Oh, no. There we go. One more round of mosh ping. Mosh ping? Of mosh pit. One more round. And then I think we'll raid. Is that the guy that made the crazy fermented fish drink? It's not a drink, it's a condiment. It's a garum. Which is one of those things that, like, because I grew up with like a fish sauce, it's called like patis. I never realized that that's something that not all other cultures have. That I'm like, what do you mean you guys don't have fish sauce? So when I saw the video on garum, I was like, whoa. Like, actually, it's a condiment. I'm sorry. Those emotes are like, what if we kissed in the Sunbear's ancient Egyptian history stream? But yes, it is that same guy. Let me see if I can. Here you go. So look, he did an episode on brewing Mesopotamian beer. He did one 28 ingredient hummus, ancient Egyptian bread, spiral bread of the pharaoh, Sumerian food. This channel's really cool. I like it. George, you survived the mosh pit. It's not rigged. I told you. Can't you see it's not rigged? Okay, we'll listen for one more minute. And then I think we're gonna raid into Bear. He was in chat earlier. He's a fellow bear streamer, and he's gonna be playing. He's playing COD right now. Pet gifts are my fave. Me too. So it's for being good. Fresh 20. Thanks for moshing. No. Can't you see it's not rigged? Me, I don't have a new world order. You. It sounds very peaceful though. This music. This is the world's chillest mosh. Wow, that was nice. Ah. Rigged, police. That's her. That's the Sunbear. No, it's not rigged. It's not rigged. Okay, guys, I have another stream tomorrow morning, so I'll actually see you in a little over 12 hours from now. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some eeps. I'm gonna rest. But we're gonna go ahead and raid into Bear, fellow bear VTuber. So I'll see you guys in a little over 12 hours. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this look at the 90s, but also ancient Egypt. So I'll see you guys soonish. We're gonna go ahead and start the raid. Say hello to Bear for me. I hope you guys have a good morning, afternoon, or evening. And as always, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Well, bye. Yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks. Omega Bronson, we're about to raid. Bye.